The Forsyth County Sheriff's Office says it happened on January 14th. The girl is still in the hospital recovering from her injuries. The Carter Center marks Mental Health Parity Day at the state capitol today. Dr. Kashif Ijaz, Vice President of Health Programs at the Carter Center, says they are focusing on accountability.
People should be able to get mental health care just like if you were to break an arm and go to an ER and the insurance pays for getting your arm fixed.
Recently, the state levied millions in fines against companies who were not complying with the law. DeKalb County water crews are investigating complaints of low water pressure in Decatur and Avondale Estates this afternoon. The Department of Watershed Management says it's looking into possible water main breaks in the area, but have not confirmed any yet. While it is warmer today, the county says customers are still encouraged to winterize their pipes when temperatures drop below freezing. It is 3:03. The Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, it's live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. It's Alex Williams.
Better news in Norcross. Bill, crash cleared 85 northbound north of Jimmy Carter Boulevard, but the slow motion is in place. I expect it to stay that way for the afternoon with brake lights starting at Chamblee Tucker Road and 285 eastbound. The Interloop also slowing out at Dunwoody over into Dorville, trying to get onto 85 north. Still seeing some brake lights 75 northbound through Ackworth. We had some earlier trouble north of the Altoona Gateway exit 278 before the Lake Altoona Bridge. That's been slowing you down. 20 eastbound, that's a little sluggish on the west side, leaving Riverside Parkway over to the west side perimeter. And I'm watching the volume pick up through downtown, southbound, starting south of the 85 400 merge as you make that drive down to I-20. From the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Partly cloudy skies this afternoon, warming up to the upper 50s to low 60s. Scattered rain showers arrive late this evening, continuing through early tomorrow morning with lows in the low 40s. The rain moving out tomorrow afternoon, but staying cloudy and cool with highs in the low 50s.
60 right now in Alpharetta, 55 in Fairburn, and 59 in Conyers. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour one of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I'm your host, Eric Von Hessler. Surrounded by most of the doctrinaires. Tim Andrews is here. Autumn Fisher is here. In for George Clark this week. Colby Richardson. And, of course, Jared Yamamoto. And I was telling you just before we went on, shut up. It's time to go on the air. And you just refused to shut up.
I had somebody yelling at me on X over the weekend during my nightcap. I was trying to tell you the story. There was a...
well, did you say something radical on your nightcap? Did you deserve that this person would verbally abuse you?
It was just the classic, talking about, unfortunately, what was going on in Minneapolis.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
And then X? No. I was talking about on my show, and then
X isn't the place for that.
And then X, somebody came in there and it's like, okay, Yamamoto. It's like, how dare you, commentate on this situation?
Your great grandfather bombed Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like just those implications, little and then there was something.
And they won the argument, right? By doing that, they didn't. Yeah, it's a great way to win an argument without actually having to deal with the actual argument itself. Say, hey, you seen this guy's last name? Thank you, mic drop.
I bet he doesn't even know English.
Have you seen?
Had a big MAGA flag at his X profile.
Oh,
cool.
well, good
what
for
a cool
him.
guy.
Well, hey, it's America. If he wants to have a big old MAGA flag,
logo, yeah.
MAGA flag, MAGA logo, MAGA away. That's what I say. Hey, the progressives have to look out. When you point to people and you say, you do you, they might be MAGA. So you might be saying, hey, you MAGA you, when you MAGA up. Because the progressives have to understand. They're so touchy-feely about everything with the assumption that if we dropped all the guardrails, everybody would agree with me. But when you say you do you may be encouraging somebody to do what you don't like.
What if you just do you when you're alone and the lights are off?
Ooh.
Well, that's pretty much been accepted in most quarters these days.
I don't expand beyond
I love you too.
Can I tell you something?
You can, yes, absolutely. Are you going to lecture me about something?
This is to play off of what's happening with Jared on X, because now they're saying that he's wrong about Bijan Robinson. Oh. And I'm so glad you went around with Detroit head Barry Sanders, or you would have told them to trade the GOAT of RBs.
First of all, what I would say to that
Arby's?
person is
running backs.
Running backs.
Oh.
Not,
I was like the The roast beef?
Not roast beef sandwiches.
Bijan's
Jared's
got them.
controversial.
He's been very controversial. I would say to that guy is Detroit had Barry Sanders for 10 years. Did they make any playoffs?
I don't think so.
It was great for them to have him. They could have kept him for 3 or 4 or 5 more years. Oh, they couldn't. He just looked up and said, you know what? I've had enough of this. And he walked away. I understand why you would think trading Bijan Robinson might be a good idea. You might get 2 1s for him. You'd certainly get a 1 and maybe a 2 and maybe a 7 or something. I mean, you could get a lot for him.
The only
and if you're rebuilding, it's not like a no-brainer, but it's certainly something to think about as you get a new coach and, just maybe say to yourself, probably not going to the Super Bowl next year, but maybe set ourselves up to go to one the following year is a way of thinking. Doesn't mean that it has to be that way. Another way of thinking is don't lose your superstar players. If you got a guy you think's going to be in the Hall of Fame one day or potentially will be, hang on to him. There's 2 ways to look at it. And I missed that particular episode of Nightcap.
It is available in all your podcast feeds. Look for the Nightcap with Jared Yamamoto.
I think people should download it, but I missed it. So I will say that I don't know.
It was
the
quite
nuance.
Controversial. It talked about Minneapolis and Bijan.
I know. Well,
You can get a sample of it every day with Solomoto.
That's correct. Go to Solomoto, and he'll tell you why he will not rest until Bijan Robinson has an address in another state. I don't know why he's so radical.
As long as my Falcons give me at least 2 first-rounders for it, that I'm okay with it.
Okay, well, there you go. What about a first-rounder and a second-rounder? Not enough for you. Okay.
Not enough.
All right. Well, I think it's not so radical
point
of view.
I appreciate that.
And
I appreciate you not yelling at me on social media about it.
Well, I'm not on social media, so
he yelled at the screen.
And if I were on social media, I would just be saying goofy, nonsensical, apropos to nothing things that would probably just annoy people. So
like Norm used to, he was the king. Norm Macdonald was the best.
Yeah, where he would call an entire golf game that nobody else was watching. Yes. It's very fun. It used to be fun to just kind of mess with people on social media, but now, like everything, that's a category of things that it's like, okay, nothing's fun. Nothing's fun. Everything that you do is, oh, you're one of those. Okay, so just do less. That's what I say. Participate less with everything. If participating in anything tells the world how you vote or something. It just all becomes sort of annoying. America, let's face it, has become annoying. I love America, but America has become annoying.
You're not saying it right. America 250.
I'm sorry. America 250.
All the time.
Yeah, America. Oh, we don't say America without saying America 250.
That's right.
Is this the latest decree from on high?
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
So I'm not a good American if I say America without saying 250.
You could be.
It's nice to know. I don't know how I missed that. Every day I check into the administration to find out what the new rules are.
Well, maybe you should look at Truth Social.
Oh well, I don't do social media. I find that only I think people on social media are loudmouth creeps. What about you? What do you think?
Loudmouth creep. All right, I'm writing this down.
I'm saying everybody. I'm saying
He's
everybody.
making a profile on you.
No, I'm saying everybody. I'm not saying you in particular.
Well, I'm part of everybody.
Well, you are part of everybody.
And I am the leader.
That's correct, but it wasn't an attack on you.
The leader.
One thing I learned from Kim Jong, whichever one he is. All right, that one. One thing I learned from him is you have to be strong. You have to control what people are thinking and saying.
That's
so
right.
That's what I've been working on.
Well, you've been doing a hell of a job.
Thank you.
Because
right,
you got the guy over there, the guy who's going after Jared Yamamoto, still a firm believer in everything that you do.
That's right.
The Falcons shouldn't trade Bijan.
Well,
you don't think so?
I have a little file on Jared.
You have a little Jared Yamamoto sports lover file?
I do.
I figure you got files on all of us, right?
Oh, sorry. We have to end this.
Did he fart or something at a...
Oh, there was some...
You spend enough time in front of the cameras the way he does, and you're close to 80. It's just going to happen.
I saw it this weekend, and it didn't get picked up by a lot of people, but he was having this thing, and you hear this, and he goes, all right, we're done.
Yeah, the lady behind him puts her hand up to her nose.
Yes. Was this on the plane or something?
No, it was in the Oval Office.
Oh, I've got to see. Let's get that. Let's get that audio. Hey, listen, if nobody else has viralized the fart heard around the world, then I want to jump in.
Just shows you. Even
hashtag that. Put our name all over it.
Even POTUS has to fart occasionally.
14 times a day, they say, is the average for all of us.
I think it was a shart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you can't. What are you, some sort of expert? You did forensics?
Well, I mean, he is.
Given his
teenagers.
advanced age.
Yeah.
Hey.
What?
I don't have that problem anymore.
Oh, you're saying that Tim would know. You're saying it takes one to know one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Well, listen, as far as I know, Trump has never gone to the bathroom outdoors like Tim Andrews.
Hang on a minute.
And used a koozie to clean things up.
Yes.
that's
that's
story.
all I had.
Okay, well, you use what you got,
That's
right?
right.
You could use a leaf, but then you get in trouble.
There were no leaves. It was an
suddenly-
evergreen bush.
Well, you made it happen.
You just
Tim.
got to back up to the trunk of the
Yes.
tree then, just sort of do your business.
Just go
Needs
up
a
and
bit
down.
of bark.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And
Carry a
shove-
corn cob husk with you next time, and then you
should
can
do
just.
that.
At all
Or a clam.
times. Well, my understanding is you're past that phase of your life where just wherever you are, it's just got to happen. So I congratulate you.
Yes.
And,
Mark Aram and I have worked on that
Yeah.
together.
You need to be able to see a road, right?
Mhm.
And know that you're at one place and you need to walk down that road to get to another place. And you need to have the confidence that you can go from point A to point B
Right.
without, dropping trowel and emptying your guts along the way.
Shouldn't have had all that fried food.
And like I say, I'm very proud of you for working on it. You know, we all have to evolve to become our best selves, as the coaches are constantly saying over and over again. You want to be the best you, or as Melania says, be best. Right there, two words.
Be best.
Be best. But
Here we go.
Nobody really
Again,
knows what
whatever.
it means, but be
Well,
best.
her movie broke all the records.
Yeah, I love the coverage of it. Made $7 million, which for a documentary is a ridiculous amount. But when the documentary cost $40 million, and then you add $35 million on top of that for marketing, then you're getting into where you need to make like $100 million to
Well, you
break
write it
even.
off, right?
You can write it off. That's fine. I'm just saying that people are going crazy about $7 million. That's wild for a documentary. It's wild for a documentary to get $35 million in marketing to let everyone know. And, it's still going to lose money because it's a grift. But by the way, this is not an opinion. This is just look at it. There was a bidding war for the Melania documentary. The people who came in second offered $14 million. Jeff Bezos gave them 40.
Yeah.
Anybody who understands how the bidding process happens, that's not a bid. That's not a bid. That's a bribe.
Well, I've rounded up a lot of people who gave it bad reviews.
Well, as you should. And I think you should sue them all.
Well, I have done that as well.
Any critic who says it's not the greatest documentary of all time.
Did you hear
should
what
be
it's
sued.
actually about?
It's about the 20 days leading up to the inauguration. And,
Right, but
and her going, yes, I would like this. I would, and her
Yeah.
planning the little things.
It's about her Hamburglar outfit.
Yeah, yeah,
Basically.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rabble.
And the thing is, like my understanding,
it.
I haven't really, I haven't seen it obviously, but I've heard that
Sounds like you need to
most of
see
it
it.
is like other people.
Yes.
Basically do the work, and then she goes, "If you could change just this little thing."
Yes. There's not a whole lot
You're like,
going on in this
wow,
documentary.
she's a
It's
fashion-
it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's well done. This Brett Ratner, who wanted to, he did the Rush Hour movies. He wanted to come back. Did he do the Rush Hour movies?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure.
pretty sure he did.
He did some big movies besides that too.
He did.
And then he was Me Too'd out, and like
He's in the Epstein files.
Yes, the night the Melania thing comes out, his way to get back into doing movies in the Epstein dump, there he is, pictures of Brett Ratner with girls. It's like, well, hey, bad timing, pal. I don't know what to tell you. I always thought that it was
a weird place.
I always thought if you were a billionaire, it was easy to get pretty girls. Like I didn't think you had to know some creep who had to go to like I thought it was just like, oh, you're a billionaire? Well, you get
pay
to,
for 'em.
You get to have sex with women who would never have sex with you if you were a plumber. Like I thought that's the way that it worked.
Yeah, but then you got NDAs.
Yeah.
Don't doubt the
Yeah.
plumbers.
You
There's
got to
some-
get real. You got
there's
to
some
get
handsome-
girls that are trained.
That's
you know,
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
There-
is upsetting.
There are
Yes,
handsome
very.
plumbers out there too, Eric. That's offensive that what you said that.
Well, I'm just saying that they're probably not going to go with the top model of.
The most handsome
I'm
plumber
not
of
a
all
Perry
time.
one, but she's on meth, but that's all right. She don't know.
So like 55, like most of the people who went to see Melania were older white women.
Women, yes.
And I've been telling people there is such a thing from the left about the Trump whole thing being the bro sphere and the bro this and the bro that. I've been saying for a couple of years, just because I know a couple of these people, there are no MAGA people who are more married to Donald Trump than the aging white female MAGA person.
What is that?
I don't know, but it is. I think they I don't know when women. They are always feeling like they're protecting their kids or something, right? I mean, so it gets very.
Aren't they always the most passionate? I mean, that's what led the Iranian Revolution.
It's true over there as well. So, I don't know. I know a couple of these women, and I could tell you, basically, there's no sense speaking to them because they agree completely and totally with what Donald Trump is going to say next Wednesday at 2 p.m. So there's no. How do you argue with that? Hey, you know that thing he's going to say in 30 days? I agree with it completely. How do you argue with that? And so I don't. I just say, hey, you're awesome.
You said his name wrong.
You're awesome, and that's all there is to it.
For those people there, you said his name wrong. It's Donald J. Trump.
Is it Donald? Yeah.
Donald J.
Yeah, well, here's the thing for the people of MAGA. The days of you bullying people into doing what you want them to do, I know that you don't realize it's over, but it is. Nobody is afraid of you anymore. Sorry. That's just the way it goes. Everybody has their moment, and that moment is past. But here's the cool thing for MAGA. That moment is past at a time where they still have 3 years to run the country. Usually that moment passes like at the very end of it, like things move on or whatever. But I fully expect a wipeout in November. I don't know, things can change.
Probably even at state levels.
I think at all levels.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's about policy.
We do have a long way till the election.
I mean, I guess it's a little bit about policy, because policy, obviously it's a bad policy that leads to things like Minnesota happening. But I think it's more of I sense just a rejection of the
chaos.
Well, just I don't know, more the hubris. I actually believe
it means when something's funny.
Oh, I thought so.
I actually believe it. Maybe I'll find out I'm wrong. Maybe November will go the other way. But I think that he's lost a lot of people not based on specific policies. It's very hard to quantify this, but I think it's things like putting your name on the Trump Kennedy Center. Yes. By the way, I just found this out yesterday. I didn't know this. The Kennedy Center is a memorial.
Oh, is
like
it really?
The Lincoln Memorial or the Jefferson Memorial.
So how can he tear it down?
Well, he doesn't. He says he's not going to tear it down. But let's not talk about that. How do you put your name?
Oh yeah,
it'd be like saying the Trump Lincoln Memorial.
Right. I didn't know that though.
We're doing that too.
So apparently,
I'm going to be on his lap
when they were going to do a memorial for Kennedy. His wife said, "Well, let's make it a theater, something for the arts." And so,
let's make it a theater for the arts.
That's exactly what she said.
Marion can do a movie there
with her pillbox hat.
Yeah. Don't get that slut out of here.
So look it up and see if I'm right.
You are correct.
This is what. So imagine that. Like nobody's talking about this. I just found about it on some YouTube thing I was watching yesterday.
Well, we got to make room for MMA fights in there.
But it is a memorial to JFK, and he just slapped his name on it. I think things like just knocking down the East Wing of the White House without ever saying a word to the American people. These are things that are not easy to quantify. And then you add, the scenes from Minnesota, from Minneapolis that most people just go, I don't want my country to look like that.
No.
I was just reading about Palantir, who's doing all this facial recognition for Department of Homeland Security. And people are just so weird. It's like, you don't think that's ever going to be turned toward you, ever, by maybe a Democrat in office? Or just, so you got them, Palantir is providing the best facial recognition. They've got something like, they've got 1.5 billion faces or something, which there's only 330 million people in the country. So I'm not exactly, so that's all over the world, I suppose. Yet when they come into your town, they're allowed to cover their faces. Wait a minute, they got they have, and I'll bet you that they would say a protester covering their face is illegal, or you shouldn't be able to do it.
Interfering
with
their
exactly.
Whatever they're doing.
I would say if you're protesting this administration, I'd cover my face. They are taking pictures and they are putting you in a database, and then you better hope you didn't say something 10 years ago on Twitter. I don't know. Who knows what they would do with the information? I don't know. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. They have the best facial recognition stuff in the world for you. And it's not just the illegal immigrants they're going for. They have the facial recognition on the protesters.
Oh, they want to know. Yeah, they want to know who
but
all is
not
involved.
us. You can't know who we are. I just saw a thing where Eric Swalwell, I guess he's running for governor of California, which, wow. But I just saw a thing where he said that if they come into California and they're wearing masks, then he's going to remove the driver's license of every ICE agent that has a mask. But it's like, how would you know who they are? They're wearing a mask. I mean, unless you just pull them over.
Aren't they registered as?
I don't think so.
Whatever. Can't you get that information?
California can't. They're registered with the federal government. Federal government's not going to cooperate.
That's why I feel like the biggest fix for this, and for any,
you know what the biggest fix is? Thank you. Thank you for bringing this up.
Sure.
I hate to. This is starting to feel to me like what happened with Vietnam. By like 1969, 1970, the smartest generals in America knew they couldn't win that war. And it all was about how do we save face on the way out. What they did was they just, facilitated the killing of thousands of more Americans. They should have left when they knew they couldn't win. Who cares about saving face? 1 year later, nobody cares. And I think that's what's going on in Minneapolis. Like, they know this can't keep going, but how do we get out saving face? Don't worry about that. I'll tell you how you get out of Minneapolis. You get in your cars, you turn around in the other direction, and you leave. And a few hours later, it's all over.
Yep.
It's all over. And then you can go back to trying to get the illegal immigrants, the way that, doesn't end up with, people being shot in the face in the street. That's but hey, you know what? I believe that you can walk and chew gum at the same time. I think you can get the illegals, immigrants that you want without people being shot in the face in the streets.
Yeah,
but then again, I'm an optimist.
And the two biggest things they need to change, Tim and I were talking about this a little bit off air. Number one, I like the idea of putting the cameras on. That makes a lot more sense.
It's going to cost more money. How many of these damn people?
Yeah, I mean, for the people.
Well, my
that
army is growing.
Why do you need cameras on if you just get in your cars and drive and leave?
Well, I'm saying because if you wanted,
you can't have access to the camera footage because that's part of an investigation.
Top secret.
If you are. If we're talking about continuing the operation the way that it's been working before, not like how it's going in Minneapolis, then I think that all the ICE agents across the country should have cameras. And then, I'm sorry, I know it's an unpopular thing, especially on the right, but you need to make sure that the mask is not on. Like, these people need to understand that.
First of all, the fact
no masks for ICE agents.
First of all,
of course
that's not even
a radical thing to say.
Well, because they're worried about their families. They're worried about families getting doxxed and everything.
That's not why.
Hold on, no, that is true. That is true. The left and the right dox everybody they don't like. But the protesters are out there. We know who they are. We see their faces. The best way to deal with this is to get into the cars, turn in the other direction, and leave. And then we don't have to deal with all of this. It's really beyond belief. But a lot of what's going on right now is beyond belief. The Epstein files, all of these people. Hey, here's a good question. Why aren't all the... Look, I don't know what the law can do to some of these people, but why doesn't everyone that's in those files now know for a fact that the American people have now marginalized you? We will no longer listen to one single thing that you say about the future or what we should do. Because of your associations with this scumbag, every one of you in those files, the American people have set you to the sidelines and understanding that maybe there's no way to deal with this with the law. But here's the thing. We don't have to listen to your advice on anything again. And the people who are involved in this are the people who are, a loose term, running the world. and another thing, why are we all assuming that, we found it. We got that Epstein. How do we know there's not 7 more rings like this for billionaires? Yeah. How do you know? Also, you got to, I don't know what was going on with the whole Q thing, but there's all kinds of they did use references like pizza and grape soda. I want to have some pizza and grape soda. And they used the term pizza a lot to mean what they really wanted. I'm not giving in to QAnon. I'm just saying, as I said yesterday, we can't make fun of them quite as much as we used to.
Get any size furnace for just $59.99 a month with an unbeatable lifetime warranty. And ask about clean air upgrades by calling Reliable Heating and Air. Visit reliableair.com today.
We are here with CFP Matthew Decker of the Vincent Financial Group and host of Retire ATL every weekend right here. Get more at retireatlradio.com. And Matt, what makes you and the team, what makes you different?
You come to us, you come to the Vincent Financial Group for money management, and yet maybe you're a really conservative investor. Our fee is not going to change whether or not we're shooting for a 20% rate of return or a 5% rate of return. This is one of the better use cases for a no-fee growth annuity, because on those no-fee growth annuity contracts, if you get the right ones and if you're working with the right people, you won't pay an advisory fee on those dollars, and yet you are getting exactly what you want, which is a vehicle that has more safety to it. So for those people in the retirement window looking for a way to take some risk off the table but not have to pay a fee to do it, a no-fee growth annuity can be a phenomenal complement to a portfolio. If you want to have that conversation around, what your mix of assets should be, we'd love to have that conversation with you. You can go to retireatlradio.com. Right there on the homepage, you can book a 30-minute discovery call with us. We can have this conversation. We would love to do it.
Again, that's retireatlradio.com, or make the call. We have a representative standing by right now. 770-280-1488. That's 770-280-1488. That initial consultation to discuss your financial future with Aaron Vincent, Matthew Decker, the team at the Vincent Financial Group. It's no cost, no obligation. 770-280-1488 or retireatlradio.com. And join us for Retire ATL every weekend right here. And it's all powered by the Vincent Financial Group.
Investment advisory products and services made available through Impact Partnership Wealth, LLC, IPW, a registered investment advisor. Neither the firm nor its agents or representatives may give tax or legal advice. Individuals should consult with a qualified professional for guidance before making any purchasing decisions.
Hi, it's Dale from TrustDale.com. I've trusted America's Best Choice for more than a decade for windows, doors, siding, decks, and roofing. Their exclusive 3-way warranty, including my $10,000 Make It Right guarantee, protects you if something goes wrong.
Thanks, Dale. At America's Best Choice, we deliver the best exterior solutions that provide long-term value for your home. Schedule your free in-home estimate now at abcwin.com. No pressure, no gimmicks. America's Best Choice. Quality you can trust, prices you can afford.
At Shane Company, we've been engagement ring experts for almost 100 years. We have the largest selection of diamonds and gemstones in stock. You don't have to wait to compare them side by side. Find the one that speaks to you at shaneco.com or in store. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top story, the House passes a bill to end the partial federal government shutdown.
The measure funds most of the government through September 30th while providing the Department of Homeland Security with short-term funding for 2 weeks while lawmakers negotiate potential changes to ICE operations, as Democrats demanded.
Correspondent Cammie McCormick reports the bill next goes to President Trump for his signature. A new report calls for urgent action on the chronic overcrowding at the Fulton County Jail. The ACLU of Georgia's third report examining the jail population shows while some progress has been made, there's still a long way to go.
Our report actually found that in the first 7 months of 2025, the jail population rose by 20% and 4 more people died in custody.
Sharuti Lakshman with the ACLU of Georgia says a lot needs to be done to make sure people aren't incarcerated unnecessarily. The life of Savannah Guthrie's mother is in jeopardy after she was abducted from her southern Arizona home. Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos says it's not known if 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie was targeted or if this is a random crime.
We do believe that Nancy was taken from her home against her will, and that's where we're at.
He says they have some DNA taken from Guthrie's home outside of Tucson, but there's no evidence that points to potential suspects. A bill to make it easier to hunt feral hogs in Georgia is making its way through the state house. Representative Rob Clifton says among the changes, the legislation removes the requirement you get a hunting license and allows drones to play a role.
Second, it will allow the use of unmanned aircraft systems or drones to locate
feral hogs. We're not killing them with drones. We're just using them to locate and find them.
The measure now heads to the state Senate. New data shows the latest COVID vaccines continue to protect against severe illness, even with newer variants circulating. A large study of U.S. veterans finds strong protection against hospitalization and death months after vaccination. It is 3:32. Time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Already at full house on the north side Perimeterville, 285 eastbound, all brake lights from Georgia 400 over to I-85. A lot of that due to multiple trouble spots we've had on 85 north between 285 and Jimmy Carter Boulevard. It's got 85 north on the brake lights back before Chamblee Tucker Road. New crash down by the airport. It's in the right lane, 285 southbound, the outer loop Washington Road. Just below Washington Road, exit 1, you're already seeing that slow zone starting before Camp Creek Parkway. And the brake light battle is on into downtown. I'm seeing that slow ride starting southbound at the 85-400 merge, and the brake lights continue down to I-20. Northbound starting to fill in a little bit as well from I-20 up past Peachtree, Pine Street. From the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Increasing cloud cover this evening, scattered rain showers for tonight, continuing into early tomorrow morning with lows in the mid-40s. Tomorrow afternoon, as the rain moves out, cooler air moving in, highs in the low 50s, dropping down to the 20s for Thursday morning.
60 in Acworth, 61 in Hampton, and 59 in Sugar Hill. More news at 4 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
When the weather is at its worst,
right now we have some heavier snow showers right along I-75.
We're at our best.
Winter Storm Watch now includes more of Metro Atlanta.
The Weather Watch never stops.
4 inches of snow in Monroe, 2 inches in Lawrenceville.
95.5 WSB.
Your severe weather station.
A lot of us are looking at things to spruce up our homes, from tweaking or landscaping, a little bit of paint. But how's your roof looking? This is Scott Slade. A new roof can dramatically improve the look of your home. Lots of uncertainties in the economy right now. So my roofer, FGA Roofing, has put together an offer you should consider. They call it the 000 plan. 0 down payment, 0 interest for 12 months, and 0 monthly payments for 12 months. With FGA Roofing, you can get a quote in just a few days and your roof installed in just a couple of weeks. And you can wait to pay until it fits your timeline. FGA Roofing specializes in slate, tile, wood shake, cedar roofs, as well as architectural roofs. The experts at FGA Roofing can lay out all the options for you, whether your roof is aging out or you just want a designer upgrade for your home. Or both. FGA Roofing, where you'll get first-rate installation and quality service, always. Just search FGA Roofing to get started with a free quote today. That's FGA Roofing.
If your old heater decides to call it quits in the middle of winter, no biggie. Castile Heating and Cooling are your local experts at keeping you warm inside while kicking the cold to the curb. We'll be there to help same day, with no emergency fees, even on nights and weekends. Castile even replaces your broken unit the next day with free estimates available. And right now, trade in your old unit and get up to $5,000 toward a new HVAC system installation. So don't let heating issues stress you out. Book CastileAir.com today.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
During our BOGO sale, select boneless whole pork tenderloin, General Mills cereal, Sargento cheese, and more are buy one, get one free with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Atlanta homeowners, your grades are in. Hi, I'm Deborah Morton of the Agency Atlanta, host of Inside Georgia Real Estate right here on 95.5 WSB. Each Saturday, my show covers Atlanta's residential housing market and all things real estate. I've been thrilled that so many WSB listeners have taken me up on my team's offer of a complimentary home report card. This is a customized analysis on your home, a secret weapon to get more when the time comes to sell. Know your home's strengths and weaknesses, learn how it stacks up against your competition, and the best time to sell. When it's time to move, you'll know how to net more money. Spring selling season has already started, so if you're thinking about putting your home on the market, let me send you the Agency Atlanta's free home report card. It's invaluable information, it's free, and there are no strings attached. Go to InsideGeorgiaRealEstate.com today to connect with us at the Agency Atlanta. That's InsideGeorgiaRealEstate.com.
Is the snow moon over? Are we done with the snow moon?
I don't think so. I think it's for the entire month of February.
Well, no, it can't stay full the entire. The idea is that it's if the moon just stayed full the entire.
Nope, this time.
Yeah,
it's full
time
forever.
I'm staying
You know
full.
what?
It's only a snow moon if it's a full moon.
You were
which is
correct.
the
Got my
beginning of the month.
monthly for a
I
whole
was
month.
when I was reading the story earlier, I was under the impression that there was some kind of glow around the moon, whether it was
Right.
full or not. And I thought that was a snow moon.
Well,
but yes,
it'd
it's only the full moon.
It'd be hard to have a glow with the part that doesn't have light.
In the back.
I guess from the back you could maybe see a
Yeah, it got a
corona
little
type
bit.
of situation.
Little fingernail glow.
Well, it's only my time to let a little fingernail glow. His latest single,
Fingernail glow.
Fingernail Glow. It's just an excuse for me to remind people that there's only one moon. It doesn't change.
The
You don't get-
moon.
they don't swap out the
harvest
moon.
Luna.
It's the moon, and we're on a planet and go zipping around the sun, and the moon's going around us, and so from time to time the moon looks different. If you were on the moon, I'm sure the Earth would look different from time. They say, "Oh, it's the snow Earth," but it would be the same Earth. I don't know why all of a sudden we've talked about this before. Maybe the moon got a public relations agent a few years ago, because I didn't grow up with these stories where we were constantly told, "Hey, this moon, that moon,
The strawberry
other moon."
Apparently, February's full moon is traditionally known as a snow moon, and it dates back centuries and comes from Native American and colonial era
Oh,
records.
so Eric, you're against
Native
the
American.
Americans.
No, what I'm saying
Okay.
is all that is true, but no one ever told us. No one ever told anyone that wasn't really like a farmer or something who was thinking about things like that.
The
or an
moon is in
astronomer.
stolen space.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there are no snow moons
No.
when the universe
stolen
on
universe.
stolen universe.
You know what it is,
Absolutely.
Eric? You probably
and we
just-
know that this universe was stolen from the Anunnaki.
That's
or
right.
whoever, the tall
Good
whites.
job.
The tall whites.
Well, you know what it is, Eric? You probably grew up calling it the hunger moon during February. That's a
Probably.
common mistake. Snow
Yeah.
moon and hunger moon
Yeah.
both
It sounds
have a
exactly
February
the
tie.
same. I can see how you get the two mixed up.
More people know what a snow moon is than know what a waxing gibbous moon is.
That
That's
might be
right.
true.
That is true. And because the word gibbous is not exactly the one that most people are using.
Yes.
Now, see, waxing is when it's becoming full.
Yes.
Waning is when it's going away from being full. And gibbous is
Gibbous is almost full. It's quarter. No, it's crescent, quarter, gibbous. Crescent, quarter, gibbous. Yes.
you got to have half.
Well, a quarter moon is a half a moon. Because
No, it's a quarter.
You're seeing a quarter of the moon, so it looks like a half.
Right, I'm talking
Confused.
about from our point of view.
Yeah.
Okay, we see it as
Wait,
one.
a quarter is a half?
Now you're confusing me.
No,
a
I'm
quarter.
confused.
This guy sounds like
Sometimes a quarter can be a half if you're looking at the moon sideways.
sounds like a dealer I used to have.
New
I thought
moon.
I paid for a
Yeah,
half.
you want a quarter moon?
No, bro, you paid for a quarter.
I was right. It's new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, and then. back
All
down.
right.
It's stupid moon.
Don't say you didn't learn something if you learned something. And don't say, we're dumber than you if you didn't learn something. Both can be true.
Snow moon.
Both can be
Hunger
true.
moon.
It's a waxing snow moon.
This harvest moon.
I'm a little bit closer.
I love that song.
Well, you should move to Greenland because that's all they're listening to now.
Oh man.
There's
That's their
Neil
national
Young.
anthem.
Yeah, it's all Neil Young. This is interesting. Naked Woman.
Where?
Was that what? It wasn't an alert.
Oh,
She's running around the radio station.
What Atlanta hotel was this?
It's in Cobb
Country
County, yeah.
Inn and Suites.
In Cobb County.
Classy.
Naked woman. She was nude. She was walking around the lobby nude. And I don't know why. The people who worked there decided to call the cops. And the cops came, and twice she tried to bribe them. So she was walking around
With what? She have
outside.
loose change?
Well, it says it's unclear.
Hold on.
We don't know how much money she was offering, but she offered twice, and she was an English woman, And I was thinking, she's only 25 years old, Oh no! Wait a minute.
That's her
Says
last
That's her last name. She was under the influence.
Well, technically she is an English woman. She's from the English.
That's funny. That's her last name because I thought once I saw English woman because
Yeah.
my wife's family, it's like they get nude any reason in the world. They just don't have the sort of Puritan kind of
Yeah, they're used to it.
ideas that
It's even
we
more.
have.
It's even more in there.
So I thought maybe it was an English woman, and she's like, "Oh, I'm just going to walk around nude." For some reason, if it's an English woman doing that, it doesn't freak me out. It's like, "Oh, that's an eccentric English woman walking around nude."
What about a Marietta woman? That's where she's from.
That's just wrong.
Yes.
That's just, if you're an American woman, you ought not be nude in lobbies or in the streets. I think people know my position on that. Speaking of positions on things, this Jared Yamamoto has told me two things in the last couple of days. One, he warned me when he came in today that he's on bloody nose watch. His nose has been
bloody nose,
just having blood
from like
fly
9 o'clock this morning. It was just an ongoing one. I did my workout and I just stuffed a tissue up there and I did my workout. I was able to run and everything, but the second I got done with the workout, just went back to a big old volcanic
Maybe you ought to end
gusher.
the workout with a sauna, dry heat.
Yeah, I guess.
You know?
No, you don't need the dry heat. You need some wet heat.
Yeah, I need to get it.
Sauna's right?
Yeah,
What's the hot one?
Sauna's wet. Well, I mean, I don't know. You pour water over those things, so you do
Yeah.
get humidity. So I was wrong to say dry, but I think a sauna would help you.
Would definitely help.
Is it called something different if it's dry? Is it just called a dry sauna?
I don't know. There's a steam room where you go in there and you can't
Okay.
see 1 inch
You can have
in front
a
of your.
schwitz.
Like that could be it. Like the steam room.
Like the mafia guys
Although,
do with a towel.
I was in a steam
a
room once in the middle of a city, and I started hearing. I couldn't see anything.
What'd you hear though?
I started hearing. I started hearing some noises.
Nice. Oh, boy.
You know. And
Someone was eating taffy.
Did you beat feet?
I thought either there's a kitten drinking milk,
lapping milk.
Maybe it was.
Well, there was a cub in
and
there.
I just sort of
you
said, well, I think I'm kind of an interloper here, and I made
Meow.
my
Big old
made my
otter,
exit.
big old otter cub.
Made my exit.
So cute.
But the steam was so I couldn't see literally 1 inch in front of my face.
I
you
love
don't
that.
need to.
Apparently not.
Can you see?
But that could be like a
negative
really
6 inches of.
Yeah, but
from
you
your
could.
face?
But here's the thing. You could be getting it on with a really ugly person. You'd have no idea.
That's
Can't
the steam
see.
moon.
It's at the steam.
Yeah.
Comes around once a month.
The other thing that Jared Yamamoto told me, this was yesterday, is he said he's starting to get so
Sexy.
upset.
Oh.
Well, he is. He's getting, as he gets older, he is getting better looking. I don't know how
Wow.
that's working.
Thank you. I'm flattered.
It wasn't an offer for a date or anything.
Well,
I was
I mean,
just
Valentine's
saying,
Day is coming up.
You're not letting yourself go yet. I have to acknowledge that.
Yet. I like the yet there
Well,
at the end.
happens to all of us eventually. So, he said that all this stuff going on in politics, he thought he was going to wait until later in life to run for office, but now he's thinking of running for office.
I'm just so tired of
Yeah.
there not
City
being any
council?
I guess I would start.
Good luck.
Start there.
Good
I mean,
luck.
that's probably the best place to get going.
Excuse me, you're not a communist.
That's true.
I think what you need first, you got to start with the HOA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get. I'm serious. You want to get
I know,
some
it's just
kind of
funny to think about.
experience, kind of being in a position where you're the guy, and where people are kind of lobbying you for things or whatever, and just figure out how all that
Yeah,
works.
just
And
get a
then the
little more
next step-
people management skills there. Just
Yeah.
because what it is, and I do want to wait till later on because
You don't. You
They're
still
just
want to
been-
go to festivals and drink a lot.
yeah,
now.
yeah. But I think like once the kiddos start coming and stuff, then at that point I can.
Oh, this will get you out of the house.
At that point, I
What
can.
a plan.
Hey, once the kids start coming, I'm going to become a politician.
Yeah,
and
I'm
be
gonna get outta
gone
here.
all the time.
Yeah, your wife's going to be totally down for that.
It's not about being gone all the time. It's
Honey,
just
I've got to do more campaigning.
It's
at this bar
Tina-
outside of a hotel.
No,
Tina
I
will
would
be a good wife of a politician. She will be very good at that.
What I'm so frustrated about is how every day we come in here and we commentate on things. There's been so much frustration, especially this year with everything going on. And I do legitimately feel like I have ideas that could help fix it. And I know I'm a young guy, about to turn 37. I'm
a
not
young
ready
guy.
for it yet.
Hey.
Hey, you're like the 37 isn't what it used to be. You're like the average age of the new head coaches that have been hired in the NFL.
That's true.
So people are looking to dudes in the 30s to fix
Yeah.
things.
So I feel that calling. I feel like,
right.
that I could really help make a difference.
So there's no bikes allowed on the porch. You should have read that.
Got to start somewhere, right? Got to start somewhere.
Mark
I
Arrow.
don't think this is just a black and white story.
Local.
These public defenders like, hey, get a real lawyer, man. I can't handle this.
Topical.
People that like the president think this is the greatest thing to do.
Mark Arrow.
That's one of many unanswered questions.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Belinda Skelton with my friend Damon to tell his story about his experience with virtual imaging. It's the gold standard in early detection of heart disease and cancer. I've been encouraging listeners to get screened using their EBCT scan. It can save your life by giving you your calcium score in your arteries, and it can detect cancer at the earliest stages. Damon, tell us your story.
I have an awful family history of both heart disease and cancer. Both parents and grandparents had one or the other. Also, my annual physicals have always been eye-opening with very bad levels of cholesterol and high blood pressure. I heard the free offer from Virtual Imaging. It was easy. Took 10 minutes. I was nervous, but the score came back 0.
Awesome.
What a relief. They say for the most part, with a 0 score, I have very little chance of suffering a heart attack for the next 5 years.
Call Virtual Imaging today for your free heart scan with few minimum requirements. Call now at 770-678-SCAN or visit their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
MSC Cruises feel so stylish and European. Let's espresso and gelato.
Espresso and gelato? Those aren't verbs.
Yeah, on MSC Cruises they are.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm into the American stuff. Let's coffee and soft serve.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe later we can chaise lounge and espadrille?
I think you mean pool chair and flip-flop.
Cruise from $199 plus get up to $500 onboard credit and kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
This is Monica Pearson for Superior Plumbing. In a perfect world, when you have a plumbing issue, you want a plumber that answers the phone when you call, shows up on time, respects your home, and tells you exactly what needs to be done, quotes you a price, and does the job right the first time. They appreciate your business, and Superior Plumbing becomes your plumber for life. Call Superior Plumbing to come fix your plumbing issues.
Superior, the honest one. Call 770-422-PLUM.
When the new year hits, every business could use a little something to stay ahead. A lift, a jump start, an edge, or perhaps a boost. Like the all-new 5-year business boost from Comcast Business. It's the certainty of a price lock for 5 years on qualifying internet bundles. Plus, you'll have the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment, so your whole team can stay connected at a great rate. And to sweeten the deal, ask about a $500 prepaid card when you add 2 lines of mobile. It's the boost your business deserves. So sign up for the 5-year business boost and get a 5-year price lock on ultra-reliable Wi-Fi. Plus, ask about a $500 prepaid card. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 3/22/26. New customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees. Best Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA Fixed Broadband Experience Report, May 2025.
It's Eric. I had a house that was built in the 40s, and all the settling over time, the foundation, it started cracking. We could see the cracks of the walls. The doors started sticking. We knew there was a problem. Took us a long time to find someone to help us. Well, you don't need to take a long time. Go to Engineered Solutions of Georgia. They're the only foundation repair company in the entire state of Georgia with a team of licensed engineers on staff giving you the highest quality work for your home from the start.
Dial 678 ESOG now.
If you have Medicaid and are new to Medicare, you may qualify to enroll in a Humana Medicare Advantage dual eligible special needs plan with a lot more benefits like dental, vision, and hearing, along with helpful support when you need it most. Now is the time to see if you qualify to enroll. It only takes a few minutes to find out if you're eligible. Our licensed sales agents are ready to help you understand your options. So this Medicare planning season, we can help you plan well. Learn more at humanaduals.com. Humana, a more human way to healthcare. Humana is a dual eligible special needs HMO SNP plan with a Medicare contract and a contract with the state Medicaid program. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
What, you worried there for a
No, I
moment?
heard the outro to that commercial, and I thought that was music to bring us back.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
ESOG now. Wow, wow.
So Kyle Allen and Josh Allen are besties.
We're back on the air now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I have this, I gotta say, for people who send me things, and this could just be somebody's book or something, I don't know. But it's a It's a dicey affair, I think, because look at this. This is a 9x3 by 12 box.
Okay.
And
did it say where it came from?
well, it does say, and it says, to Eric Von Hessler, care of WSB
That's you.
Radio. That's me. Fragile. Please handle carefully.
Oh,
I can
careful.
see here that from the postage that this person, it's a dude. He spent $10 to send this, and so I don't want to ignore it. But here's the thing: is whenever a package is like this, I just always think it's dangerous. Like, okay, this is going to be the last thing on
We
earth
notice
I
a white.
open.
We notice a white substance coming from the
Well,
box.
that,
open it
or
out
just
there.
or just like a boom. No, we're doing this all together, pal.
You go, I go.
I told you when you joined this outfit that from time to time there would be moments of danger.
Yes.
And I said, "Do you agree to join the Von Hessler doctrine?" You said yes.
Thinking there never would be that moment.
It'll be the Autumn and Colby show if it ends up being something worse.
Go.
So I'm gonna.
I hope it's food.
Oh, it won't be food.
Don't they inspect all these packages?
Probably somebody wrote
Probably.
a book.
Oh, they do, I think.
Probably.
No, they do. Security.
Trying to make you feel better.
Security's been very good.
Yeah.
They're
But
wonderful.
I thought, look, if it does kill all of us, it'll make it for a hell of a story. This guy went out on top.
In a blaze of glory.
The only thing worse than dying is that you die and nobody talks about you. We go this way. People will be talking for weeks about that radio show, and he was even talking about
You
it
might,
before,
Eric. That's how you get in the Radio Hall of Fame.
The dullest scissors in
no.
America.
No, wait a minute. No. If this gets me in the, is there a
Do
danger?
it. Open it.
If there's a danger of that, I don't want to do it.
That's how you get in.
Oh, they've got a hell of a speech for the Hall of Fame if I ever get in.
I thought you said recently that you did make it.
Me?
Yeah, maybe
Which
I
one?
dreamt it.
Yeah, I
Me?
think you
That I made
yeah,
that?
he has not made it yet.
Okay.
Eric Von Hessler is never going to be in any Hall of Fame.
I thought I'd heard
Don't
you
be
say that, yeah.
ridiculous.
I dreamt that my garbage disposal was broken, and it was not.
Yeah, you see, usually what you dream isn't real.
Mm.
I had a
I have the
dream.
most lamest dreams. Mine are so mundane.
I had a.
It's like, hey, my vacuum's not working.
Hurry up and open that before she keeps talking about her dreams.
Hey!
It's not testing well, guys.
And she's not even like when you start out. This dream was so awesome.
Yeah.
It still ends up boring.
Right.
You got to
For
say
sure.
she's just at least lowering expectations on the way in.
Like, my dreams are boring. Let me tell you every single detail about
Sit
it.
down. All right, here we go. I think it's probably just somebody wrote a book or something.
Fragile.
There's a lot of.
Yeah, you're not.
There's
doesn't
a
sound very
white
fragile.
powdery substance coming from the box.
Woo!
With a T-shirt.
What's in there?
There's some sort of plaque.
A-hole of the year.
Loser.
Oh, it's John. It's very, very nice. People are so nice to me.
What
It's,
is it? Let's see.
John Lennon at his piano.
Oh.
And it's
Hello.
with
About my
his
piano.
signature on it. That's fantastic. I really do.
Who's
feel,
that from?
Well, I'm gonna.
There's a card. There's a card. He's opening the card now.
There's also, I like that. It's almost like you're doing a coverage of.
Jim, I don't think he opened it. I don't know. Cut his finger.
Thank you to John Williams of Conyers.
John Williams?
Yeah, the
Star
the
Wars
composer,
guy.
not
Yeah.
the. I'm assuming not that person. Oh, you know what? I'm so terrible.
It's a Christmas present.
It's a Christmas present.
Oh, is it really?
It just got to be. But yeah, so.
All right. He's opening up he's looking at the card now. So he's got a
It's a very-
snowman on the card.
Johnny's
Okay.
reading it. He's reading it. It's a very long.
Let's see.
Oh,
he wrote in cursive, Jim.
Well, thank you very much, John Williams. That's very nice of you. That's why the security here is so good. Nothing gets to me until it goes. I'm sure they put it through a whole process before. Or
Looks
it's
good.
It's probably been there for. I don't check my mail. That's a problem. So thank you, John Williams, and happy belated Christmas. And happy belated New Year to you and your family. And thank you for sending me a gift that didn't blow up. It's very nice. Very
There's
nice.
so
of
many
you.
other listeners that could be doing something like John, right? They could be
I know.
sending
I
you
gotta
things.
stop. Like I gotta start acting like Trump about this. I'm always like humbled.
Accept gifts.
And I
yeah.
want to tell people like they do pay me for this job. It's okay if you enjoyed the show. You don't have to, but it's always nice to receive something. But maybe I ought to go the Trump way and start pointing out the fact that actually 99.9% of the people who listen to this show on a daily basis have never bought me anything. And I think really it's about time.
They could do better.
I mean, why not show your favorite radio host how loyal you are? America 250.
It pays to have the WSB Radio app. Download it today and get ready for the Blitz.
Oh my God, this is awesome.
The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
I don't believe it.
5 chances every weekday to win $1,000.
Oh, that is awesome. Are you serious?
The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
Your next chance to win is at 5 p.m. from 95.5 WSB.
Download the WSB Radio app now.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck, and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment, coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought that I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Oh, they were great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax. They know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
I don't know what happened, but these days, people seem to go straight to the worst-case scenario. Okay, the garage door stops going up and down, and they think the whole thing is trash. No middle ground. It's the garbage or nothing. Perfectly good door, perfectly good motor, and you spend thousands of dollars you don't even have on a new one, instead of just fixing the part that's broken. Ugh. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. If you crash into your door, okay, we're probably going to have to replace it. But almost any other failure can be fixed with a partial repair, saving you thousands of dollars. If your door won't go up or down at all, it could just be a broken spring, and the motor and tracks are fine. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll come over and make it right. And, don't crash into your door.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Life can hit you with the unexpected. The loss of a job, a sudden illness, a dramatic jump in your mortgage payment, leaving you feeling helpless, forcing you to make difficult decisions. If you've fallen behind on your mortgage, are worried about financial problems, or are afraid of foreclosure, it's time to take control. You don't have to lose your home. The National Foundation for Credit Counseling can help. Seek advice from our certified housing counselors today. Call us at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. The National Foundation for Credit Counseling. Real solutions for real people.
The National Foundation for Credit Counseling is a nonprofit organization that has been providing financial counseling and education for 60 years. Our national network of member agencies have helped millions of consumers with foreclosure prevention. NFCC member agencies are approved by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
News, weather,
Traffic. 95.5 WSB. Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, a bill to give homeowners in Georgia a break on their property taxes, clears one hurdle under the Gold Dome. Here's a report all new at 4 o'clock.
In 2024, voters approved a measure to cap property tax increases to not exceed the rate of inflation, but a majority of local governments opted out. Senator Chuck Hufstetler says his bill does away with the opt-out provision.
It shouldn't have been in here to begin with.
But Senate Democratic leader Harold Jones says he's concerned this will hurt local services.
So we're not going to fund our police, we're not going to fund our schools, and then at the same time we're going to raise people's sales tax.
The measure now goes to the House, where they have proposed legislation to do away with homestead property taxes by 2032. At the state capitol, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
60 degrees at Atlanta. Will we see some rain overnight? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. A scathing new report on the troubled Fulton County Jail out today. It finds there's a long way to go to fix the problem of overcrowding.
Calling it an urgent situation, Shruti Laxman with the ACLU of Georgia says overcrowding at the Fulton County lockup is a major concern And they've also found
last year's data still shows that hundreds of people were held beyond 90 days without being formally charged.
She says at the arrest stage, more diversions need to be made. And she says prosecutors and judges play a critical role in solving the problem. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
A celebration of life will be held this Saturday for Gwinnett County Police Officer Pradeep Tamang, who was shot and killed in the line of duty on Sunday. The service will be at 10 a.m. at 12 Stone Church on Buford Drive in Lawrenceville. At the conclusion of the service, there will be a procession to Tim Stewart Funeral Home on Simonton Road. Members of the community are encouraged to line the procession route. The Forsyth County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help finding a hit-and-run driver. It happened at Abundant Life Church on Strickland Road, January 14th.
A 15-year-old was leaving her church service. It was a Wednesday evening youth service, and she was struck by a vehicle in the parking lot.
Stacy Miller with the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office says it was a black SUV. Investigators have hit a dead end locating the driver. Anyone with information should call the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office. The injured teen is still in the hospital recovering. The federal government will reopen after the House passes a spending package today. It does not include money for Homeland Security. DHS would operate on a 2-week stopgap bill as Democrats push for more guardrails on federal immigration operations around the country. The measure now goes to President Trump for his signature. A Navy fighter jet shoots down an Iranian drone as it was approaching U.S. ships in the Arabian Sea.
The U.S. Central Command says the Iranian drone was aggressively approaching the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln, and its intent was unclear. When it continued to approach, despite de-escalatory measures by U.S. forces, it was shot down.
Correspondent Cammie McCormick reports the military says this occurred not long after Iranian forces harassed a U.S.-flagged merchant vessel in the Strait of Hormuz. DeKalb County water crews are investigating complaints of low water pressure in Decatur and Avondale estates this afternoon. The Department of Watershed Management says it's looking into possible water main breaks in the area, but have not confirmed any yet. While it's warmer today, the county says customers are still encouraged to winterize their pipes when temperatures drop below freezing. The Georgia House approves a bill to expand the places where people can surrender newborns without prosecution. Representative Mike Cameron says the goal here is to let babies to get babies to safe places.
So that's the whole idea, where we're not dropping babies in discriminately places, those kind of things that's happened before.
Infants under 30 days old can be surrendered at police stations, medical facilities, and ambulance service locations. The measure now goes to the state Senate. The Brookhaven Police Department is receiving an award from PETA for rescuing a 3-month-old Maltipoo. A social media video showed a woman striking the puppy repeatedly and grabbing the dog by the skin on the back. PETA says it's recognizing Brookhaven PD with its Compassionate Police Department Award for its professionalism and swift action in this case. 19-year-old Aspen Easterling was taken into custody after officers tracked the source of the video to an address in Brookhaven. It is 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Looks like we got some new trouble into Woodstock, Bill. 575 northbound. I see everybody hopping out of the right lane, approaching Highway 92, exit 7. I'm going to spin the jam cam, see what's causing that issue. It is slowing the ride back through Kennesaw. 75 northbound also slow between Kennesaw and Ackworth due to some trouble we've been dealing with right near that Lake Altatuna Bridge. Better news on the southwest leg of the perimeter. The crash 285 southbound, the outer loop below Washington Road, exit 1. That is now off to the side, but still a slow ride getting past it with the delays stretching back to Highway 166 Langford Parkway. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple team traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards. Increasing cloud cover this evening as scattered rain showers move through the overnight hours. Lows in the mid-40s. Tomorrow, the rain showers moving out, cooler air moving in, highs around 52. Thursday, mostly sunny but chilly. Morning lows in the 20s, daytime highs in the low 40s.
Right now, it's 60 in Snellville, 63 in Cartersville, and 59 in Fairburn. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. It's not a good idea. Where's this out of? Man using torch to melt ice accidentally sets his home on fire. You don't do that.
No.
Yeah, that was the wrong thing he should have done.
That was not. That's not a smart thing to do.
No.
It was in Milton, Massachusetts. And
Well,
with
that was
with
typical
Patriots
Milton
going,
man.
Yeah. Patriots going to the Super Bowl and all. This should be a great week
Yeah.
for this guy. And he burnt his house down. So apparently there was some ice and it was stuck in the gutter. And it was kind of keeping the flow from happening. And he said, well, I got an idea.
Hold my beer.
He had an idea too. Well, because a lot of people are like burning the ice, and I'm not exactly.
It's a big TikTok trend.
Sometimes I see a lot of
That's
trends.
all you can do sometimes.
No,
It's
Eric's
just burning
talking
the
about
ice.
people saying it's not real.
Huh?
Aren't you? Aren't you talking about these
But
people?
saying that the snow and the ice from a couple of weeks ago is not real.
Right.
That happens every year.
That it's not real.
They
You know that somebody brings it inside and they're like, I
Yeah.
put it in the microwave and it didn't melt.
Yeah. It's and also because it gets carbon on it and stuff. But I saw that somebody said that's coming from your lighter or your torch or whatever you're doing. Is it doesn't melt. It just turns black.
Oh my God.
What the heck?
Government's manufacturing the weather.
That's right. It's so that Kroger's can make more money off of bread and milk.
That's what it is.
Knew it.
At least I have to have that. I have to have, from my conspiracy theory friends, I have to have who's the person, where's the advantage? This is my thing. I go around and around with George Clark. What's the advantage of telling people there were dinosaurs if there weren't? Who makes money off of that? I don't quite understand why anybody would even,
Well, this lady's on.
I think it should come down to have your real argument. If you think the Earth's only 6,000 years old, then argue what you argue. Because that would be the only answer.
Right.
Well, they pretended they were dinosaurs because they don't want you to believe the Earth's only 6,000 years old. But so just go ahead and get rid of the dinosaurs. Just go ahead and argue what you really want to argue about. We spend too much time with proxy arguments. Just get to the nub of it and argue what you want to argue. Like the MAGA people who are core MAGA people. Argue what you believe. You think the founders of this country were idiots. Tell us that. And you think you found somebody and yourselves in a movement who can do better. Just tell us that. Don't argue proxy things or whatever. Just tell us that you think that the Constitution limits Americans from reforming their country. Therefore, you no longer believe in the Constitution. Why are you arguing all these other things?
Yeah.
Just come out and say, we think the founders were idiots. Their way didn't work. And we found a guy and a movement that we have. We think we can do better.
The new
Just
founder.
Just to argue that.
The new founders?
Yeah, the new
The
founder.
new founders.
It's like
That's
the
what
new
you are.
seekers.
You've looked at the Constitution. You've said this is stupid and it doesn't work and we can do better. So let's just have that argument.
Who will have the
Rather
biggest
than-
the
on
new declaration?
Laura Loomer. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rubber
She'll be-
face on it.
Why do you say that? I don't follow.
She
Laura
wears a
Loomer.
lot of makeup.
Does she wear a lot of makeup?
Yes,
Laura
a lot of
Loomer?
contouring.
They
I don't
all
hear her.
do.
I don't
They all
hear
wear too
her
much
name.
makeup.
I don't hear her name a whole hell of a lot as much as I did about like 6 months ago or something. Is she out? I can't keep up with the administration. Is
I
Laura
haven't
Loomer
seen a
out?
lot about
I
her
just
recently, to be
haven't,
honest with you. I haven't seen a lot.
Well, there's other things in the news.
Yes, but
Yeah,
why
like
isn't
what?
the question is why isn't she a part of it?
Right.
Like why isn't she supposed to out the person in the administration that's not on board with Stephen Miller's plan? Like isn't that her role where she tells Trump, "Hey, this person on your administration, they're not really
So
into it."
when you go to Google News here, the top story is from women.com. Laura Loomer's major makeup.
I go there all the time.
They
As
just
a woman.
found out she's a woman.
Well, her latest X post is, did you know that Qatar is trying to build a 6,000-acre Sharia compound in Arizona called Qatar City?
Oh, really?
What?
No, that's Qatar.
They're getting sued by
Hold on.
Guitar City.
That's what I was going to say. It's Guitar Center.
Oh.
She messed up. She
yeah,
messed
she
up.
got confused.
It's going to be the largest guitar. There's going to be more guitars there than any place
Sweet.
else.
Hell yeah.
This
They'll probably take us over from there, I would imagine.
Probably.
Oh, for sure. It
I've
starts
decided
there.
I'm going to start being fearful every time somebody tells me something. Because that's the only way to really respond, is to just become fearful.
Yes.
Every time somebody has some new amazing thing to tell me. Oh, that scares the hell out of me. Thank you.
People that don't look like you are going to do something.
That scares me.
Yep.
That scares the hell out of me.
They're up to something. I know it.
I know people who look like me are up to something else.
No, not legally.
Trying to scare the hell out of me.
Well, in the makeup section of women.com, guys, the
Oh
headline
my
reads,
God, I hate this site.
Laura
Oh, wait,
Loomer's
hold on a second. You
The
know what?
makeup section
Okay,
of
well-
women.
well-
Who's going to that?
Well,
it's,
women-
it's part of the
come on.
beauty
Are
subcategory.
you talking about in a world where makeup influencers have millions of people?
No, that's different.
The makeup
because maybe I
section's no
like
different.
the person that's doing the makeup and I'm interested in watching them. This is like I go to a website that is called women.com
Yeah.
and then I look at makeup.
Let me see what the main
What do you want
headlines
to
are.
be looking at? Construction plans, sites?
Yeah,
Is that what
maybe.
you want?
Maybe I do.
Power tools?
Maybe
Is that
my
what you want to be looking
faucet
at?
is dripping and I don't know how to fix it.
Fishing.
Maybe
Well,
my
if you
ball
were-
cock in my toilet
Yes.
bowl is messed up and I got to fix it.
Well, if you were a man, you'd know how to.
They're
like
top
us.
naturally.
Like us.
Just comes.
It's innate.
It's in the DNA.
When you go to the main page of women.com, the top story is the full gorgeous transformation of HGTV's Joanna Gaines.
Well, there
Oh,
you go.
wow.
Well,
I
that's
bet
a-
nobody paid for that.
See, Autumn is offended because she wants to talk about Below Deck.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I
'Cause
do.
that's worth talking about.
Joanna Gaines's eyes scare me.
You call them fierce.
Which one is Jo? She's not the one who's married to the guy who
They're the
ended up.
Magnolia people.
Okay.
Well,
look,
now
there's
they're back
one-
on HGTV.
Okay, now
Well, the
which
company.
ones? Which ones? One was a married couple, and the guy had a meltdown, and
Yeah,
he
not
ended up
them.
in the woods with a gun, and then she divorced him, and she got somebody else, and they got a different show. I know this from my wife.
Yes.
And then that show went away because she got divorced again. Now she's with somebody else.
Yep, that is not them.
Okay.
These two people are like still together. He's the like
I'm a goofball.
yeah, he's the
Yeah.
goofball, and she's like rolling her eyes at him constantly.
Is
It's
she
a really
like?
great
I hate to ask
dynamic
this
to watch.
question. Is she? I'm not going to ask the question.
Why?
I think I can see her, but I was going to ask the question. Is she blah 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 blah? But then I'm like, oh, that'll make me sound bad. So
Wait,
Well,
why?
yeah,
I think 'cause
she is.
Okay, all right.
She is.
And he's like a millennial.
Do you
from,
wanna
like,
whisper it?
from
That
10
she's
years from now? Well, I was going to ask the question. Is she Asian? If you said yes, I'll go. Oh, I know which couple that is.
That's okay.
But I don't know. It's America 250.
I can say it.
Oh,
As a
ask
Yamamoto.
Jared.
As a
Jared,
Yamamoto,
you know
yeah.
this person, right? Because she's
Yeah.
Asian.
She is Asian,
Okay,
yes.
okay, great. Then I know exactly who you're talking about.
Of course.
Dark
You'll-
eyes.
The one who
Scary.
lost his mind out in the woods. His name's like Tavarkian or something. Or
Yeah.
he's like,
no. What?
I think they're getting back together. Like they put-
Tarek or something?
Yeah. I think that the way they put Sonny and Cher back together again for one season in the late 70s, I think they're trying to put these two back together again because the stuff that they're doing just isn't getting the ratings. But this Chip and Joanna, they're the ones who have like a Walmart line and
Yeah,
all that
the
kind of
It's
stuff.
Target.
Target, sorry.
Magnolia is the name of their
She
company.
wears a lot of eye makeup.
It's a lot. It's too much, babe. What's she hiding behind that? You know what I'm saying?
And is that what we're talking about here in Women's World Weekly?
Women.com
In the
has a
makeup
very
section?
positive headline about Joanna Gaines, but
Why
Laura
wouldn't you? What do you got? Something bad to say about this
but
woman?
Laura
I
Loomer's
do.
headline, who is in story number 6 on this
Yeah.
page, says Laura Loomer's major makeup fails are hard to look away from.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
they are.
because they don't like her politics. Because there's plenty of people that they agree with that they're not putting on. I mean, I think Laura Loomer's a nut. Don't get me wrong. But
yeah, they're right.
I still know. Well, you're just like one of these people. You're just going to agree with anybody politically. They're just like, I'm going to buy my toys because for my kids at that place where the person who sold me the toys said that they're against Minneapolis. So that's where I'm getting my toys from.
What?
From now on.
I shop at Target.
All right. Well, who knows?
And there was like a whole thing about we're supposed to be like
yeah, they're
boycotting
bad.
Target. I didn't do
Yeah.
it.
I'm not
What
boycotting.
do you think I am, a puppet?
Yeah. Boycott people.
They have great
Hey,
deals.
you know what? In a parking lot, I don't wait behind the line. I go and turn down another aisle and go ahead, everybody.
Oh,
Because I'm not a lemming.
That's how I am. Or you know what I'll do in a parking lot, even around
What?
Christmas time?
Just run people down.
No, I'll just.
Oh, no.
Well, that's not during
They
the
deserve
day.
it.
But I would. I'll just park at the furthest point away and just get out of my car
I love that.
immediately and walk into the mall.
It's so easy.
I don't understand these people who are
They'll-
just
they'll,
like
like, circle
they
and
just
circle.
Just do you have legs? Okay, just park.
No, I don't.
And you're gonna walk like I don't know. Is it 100 yards?
It's-
Okay,
if that.
whatever.
I'm
just
stunned.
Do that.
The amount of
Spend
time that
25 minutes.
just waiting to get a spot that's
And
a
then they
little
stop,
closer.
and they stop, and then they hold everybody else
Oh,
up
wait, turn
while,
my turn signal
while they
on.
wait for the person who's
Put
going
my
to get
hazards on so you know
their
it's mine.
17 kids strapped into the car before they leave.
Well, sometimes if you do have a lot of kids, it is better to be closer.
Well, don't take a lot of kids to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Well,
kids
you need
allowed.
to sometimes.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
too bad.
Get a baby.
Be a better mother.
Here's a tip.
Wow.
Whoa. Here's a parenting tip. You save money when you don't take your kids to the store.
That's
so
for sure.
that reason alone.
I want Oreos.
Yeah, all these things you don't want to buy them, but you also don't want to be embarrassed by the behavior they're blackmailing. Well, you get this for me, and I won't make you look like the worst parent in the world. That's the blackmail. If you don't get it for me, I'm going to scream and holler and embarrass you. So here's
Scream and holler.
here's the tip. Parenting tip.
Just a tip.
Save a lot of money when you don't take your kids shopping.
You know what I did? I would buy like.
I was about to introduce Alex Williams. That's what I was going to do right there. So
I was going to tell you a charming anecdote about the grocery store.
Well, when we get back.
Wow. We're going to find out.
Has a charming...
I'm going to type it up and put it in women.com first.
Well, share it with your brethren. Oh, that'd be the wrong way to say for sisters. A brethren.
Sisterin.
The sisterhood.
Cistern?
Let's say hello to
Cistern.
Alex Williams. Alex says there's a crash on 285 in West Atlanta.
Hey, good afternoon, Eric and gang. Yeah, I found this one on the Jam Cam. It's in the left lane, 285 northbound, the inner loop, right at Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, exit 9. It's slowing the ride as you leave Highway 166, Langford Parkway. A new crash over in DeKalb County on 285. This one is on the southbound inner loop, right at Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. That as well is in the left lane, adding to what's already been a slow ride back up to Tucker, where 285 East is already on the brakes before that between Georgia 400 and I-85. Traffic brought to you by Intuit TurboTax Expert Assist. TurboTax is redefining tax season with the opening of expert stores and offices nationwide, merging cutting-edge AI with local expertise for a stress-free experience. Find your local tax expert at TurboTax.com. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
It pays to have the WSB radio app. Download it today and get ready for the Blitz.
Oh my God, this is awesome.
The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
I don't believe it.
5 chances every weekday to win $1,000.
Oh, that is awesome. Are you serious?
The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
Your next chance to win is at 5 p.m. from 95.5 WSB.
Download the WSB radio app now.
Cracks in your walls, sticky windows, musty odors. Your home is telling you it needs help. Visit aquaguard.net today to schedule your free inspection. When it comes to foundations, crawl spaces, and basements, there's only one name to remember.
AquaGuard. When winter weather hits, we know you depend on light, warmth, and staying connected. At Georgia Power, we don't wait for the storm. We're prepared and ready to respond because keeping your lights on isn't just our job, it's our commitment. Learn more at georgiapower.com/storm.
Here's your retirement to-do list. Analyze market history, track interest rates, understand AI's impact, watch midterm election volatility, plan out income, manage tax rates, evaluate healthcare, and time Social Security correctly. Sound exhausting? Well, you could just work with Capital Investment Advisors and let our team handle all of it for you. If you're nearing retirement, don't manage all these decisions alone. Visit yourwealth.com. That's Y-O-U-R, wealth.com.
Jewelry Gram. Hi, I'm Brian, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company, here to remind you that Valentine's Day is Saturday, February the 14th. It's the most romantic day of the year to give and get fine jewelry. We have expertly crafted gifts for every type of sweetheart, any style, any budget. Get creative and design a custom necklace with meaningful charms, including 14-karat gold letters, engravable hearts, and birthstones. For the one, we'll help you propose with a dream engagement ring. Come see our wide selection of hand-picked natural and lab-grown diamonds in all shapes and sizes, in stock and ready to compare side by side. At Shane Company, love is always in the air with our all-inclusive free lifetime warranty, everyday competitive prices, and no-pressure shopping experience. Come see us in store or at shaneco.com because a friend wants you to win Valentine's Day. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Happy 30th anniversary to the great people at Ragsdale Heating and Air. This is Scott Slade. 3 decades keeping families like mine comfortable. And you can stay comfortable this winter with the Ragsdale Free Furnace February offer. When you purchase the new Carrier home comfort system, you'll receive the new furnace for free. And that'll include Ragsdale's own trusted 15-year parts and labor warranty. 11,000 reviews with a 4.9 Google rating mean you can trust Ragsdale for plumbing, electrical, and insulation, too. Online at ragsdaleair.com or call them. Ragsdale is the name I know you can trust.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live teams who come.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding.
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new live every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
You know, there's so much in these Epstein files that trying to go through them in a segment, impossible on the radio. At least for me, with my level of talent. So I figured just every once in a while we just kind of like spotlight an email from a ridiculous, wealthy, famous person.
I hope we bring up Richard Branson.
Richard Branson is who our spotlight is on today.
Wow, that guy.
Now, Richard Branson is the head of Virgin, so Virgin Records, Virgin Travel, blah, blah, blah.
I think we know why he likes that name.
Billionaire. Yeah. Turns out it's a...
I think it's a preference of his.
Billionaire he's the guy who tried to kill himself a bunch of times doing ridiculous things in
like a hot air balloon?
Yeah. So this is an email exchange from September 2013. So this is 4 or 5 years after Epstein has already been convicted once of pedophilic behavior, sex with a minor, if you will.
So pedophilia.
Not like in West Virginia. Not that,
Not
kind of minor.
No, actually, it's a different name.
Well, it is. That actually is true, but I'm not going to get
I
thrown
know,
into
but
that
people-
bucket.
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw it. We all know what it is. So in an email dated September 11th, 2013, Sir Richard, he's a sir. He has been knighted. Sir Richard wrote, "Dear Jeffrey, it was really nice seeing you yesterday. The boys in water sports can't stop speaking about it.
Uh-oh.
Anytime you're in the area, would love to see you as long as you bring your harem. The boys in water sports can't stop talking about it."
What, does he have a water volleyball team or?
Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you're perhaps thinking?
So on Below Deck,
I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about.
on Below Deck, they call water sports.
We know what it is. Tim's playing coy. We know what water sports are.
I'm just saying, maybe they're talking about some sea-doos,
No, they're talking about when the word water sports and can't wait to see you and your harem again are in two sentences next to each other.
Okay.
Then I think we know what's going on. If you don't, hey, kids who are listening in the back seat, ask your parents.
Yeah, I'm not going to that party.
That's disgusting.
This is what I was saying before. At the very least, in England, people are losing their titles, they're losing their jobs, they're having to quit political parties. In America, you can do anything you want, and it can be exposed with Epstein, and kind of humiliating, but your life just goes on. You're a billionaire. If you were an influencer before, if you were an influential billionaire before, I guess we're playing a game right now where we just kind of keep moving on and we keep listening to the Richard Bransons and the Elon Musk and the Peter Thiels and all of these disgusting human beings who have more money than we do, and we've been convinced that means we must follow them. Isn't this the least that we can do, is say, we're never listening to these people again. They're not going to be a part of building any part of this country for anything. Or is it just like 7 days from now, there'll be 3 more stories and we will have forgotten. And it's like, well, Elon Musk says we got to do it, so I guess we got to do it. I mean, he did lie to us about the whole Epstein thing, but he is the richest man in the world, and that means we must follow him.
Definitely not getting a rocket with that guy.
Yeah, well, he won't even get in a rocket, so it's unlike Richard Branson.
I don't like space.
Yeah. Alex Williams says there's trouble on 285 in Clarkston.
Yeah, still watching this left lane crash. No help with it yet, Eric. 285 southbound, the Interloop, Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. It is a brake light battle behind that, all the way back into Dorville and Dunwoody. Better news on the west side Interloop, though. The crash, 285 northbound, the Interloop, Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, exit 9. They've got that one off to the right. Still got some flashing lights with the crash on the right shoulder, 285 southbound, the outer loop near the airport, just below Washington Road, exit 1. You're seeing a little bit of volume behind that, starting before Camp Creek Parkway. 285 west and southbound. That ride's packed in from Georgia 400 over toward I-75. Waves of volume continue southbound through Smyrna Vinings down to I-20, the West Freeway. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Well, the winter fixed isn't enough. You have to be comfortable too. It's Chris Chandler. Fixed always feels comfortable with TE Certified. Their licensed and insured technicians show up uniformed, thoroughly trained and vetted, so when they say it's fixed, it's really fixed. And their vans are fully stocked so they can get you warm quick. Schedule your winter heating checkup for just $59.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Life is a circle. At Emory Healthcare, this circle contains the first breakthroughs that bend fear toward hope, echoes that become second chances, love regained, tomorrow reclaimed. Emory is driven by firsts because second chances matter to keep life's circle moving forward. Emory Healthcare, the front line of care, the forefront of discovery. Visit emoryhealthcare.org/discover.
Are you trying to sell your home the traditional way? Weeks of showings, perfectly timed vacuuming, awkward strangers judging your furniture. Then the price drops start, followed by the slow emotional descent into, well, let's just take the offer. Or you could try Orchard. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler. Orchard gives you cash up front so you can buy your next place before you even think about selling the current one. You move in, breathe, maybe even sit on a couch that isn't covered in plastic for staging. Meanwhile, Orchard handles everything with the old place. Repairs, upgrades, marketing, without you lifting a finger. And then, when it sells for more, which it usually does, you get a second check. One when you move, one when it sells. No begging, no bargaining, no baking cookies before every open house. Just a better way to move. Get your free home valuation at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
Have you noticed how most home improvement companies offer a discount? Get $500 off your roof or siding. Buy 4 windows, get the 5th one free. Or buy today, this deal expires tomorrow. You know, those discounts. Hi, this is Candace from Exovations, and have I got a tip for you? Those aren't really discounts. It's just their normal price, but set in a way that makes you think you're getting a deal. Plus, a whole lot of pressure to buy right then and right there. At Exovations, we give you a fair price for your siding, windows, and roofing projects. No high-pressure sales tactics, no phony discounts. Plus, our prices are firm for the project we quote. None of that, oh, our material and labor went up during the project kind of scenarios. Discover what stress-free remodeling looks like and schedule your free quote today at exovations.com. That's EXOVATIONS.com.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top local story, a new report calls for urgent action to deal with overcrowding at the Fulton County Jail. The ACLU of Georgia's third report examining the jail population finds in the first 7 months of 2025, the jail population rose by 20% and 4 more people died in custody. The report shows many people at the jail don't need to be there.
There's still a lot of progress that needs to be made to ensure that people aren't
incarcerated unnecessarily.
Sharuti Lakshmanan with the ACLU of Georgia says last year's data shows hundreds of people were held beyond 90 days without being formally charged. It is 60 degrees in Atlanta. How long will scattered rain showers be around tonight? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. A property tax bill passes the Georgia Senate today. It would require local governments to cap tax increases at the rate of inflation. 2 years ago, a bill approved by lawmakers allowed communities to opt out, and the bill's sponsor, Senator Chuck Hufstetler, says that's hurt people.
We've seen the damage it's done to our homeowners by having the opt-out in there.
Senate Democratic leader Harold Jones says this could hurt the ability of local governments to provide vital services.
So we're not going to fund our police, we're not going to fund our schools, and then at the same time we're going to raise people's sales taxes. It's not a good deal at all.
The bill now goes to the House, which has its own property tax proposal. The House passes a bill to end the federal government shutdown today. The measure now goes to President Trump, and it sets the stage for a debate over funding for Homeland Security. There's a call today for Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard to testify to Congress about why she was present at last week's FBI raid of the Fulton County Election Office. Senator Mark Warner says Gabbard has many questions to answer.
She needs to explain why she believed it was appropriate to involve herself in a domestic criminal investigation.
He also wants to know why Gabbard facilitated direct contact between the president and FBI agents on the ground. New details in the search for Today Show host Savannah Guthrie's mother in southern Arizona. The Pima County Sheriff's Department says DNA samples found at 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie's home belonged to her. They did not confirm if the samples were blood or not. The sheriff says Guthrie was taken from the home against her will. The University of Georgia invests in AI, including a new pilot program for students.
In his State of the University address, UGA President Jerry Moorhead announces an $800,000 investment in a pilot program to provide thousands of student licenses for premium AI tools. Those include ChatGPT EDU and Gemini Pro.
To prepare students for the workforce of tomorrow, we are moving quickly to support responsible use of artificial intelligence.
Moorhead says faculty and staff already have access to these platforms. He says UGA looks forward to broadening the student pilot program in the months ahead. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
News about your health. Correspondent Michael George reports most Americans with high blood pressure are not doing enough to address it.
A study published in JAMA found 2/3 of adults with uncontrolled blood pressure weren't taking medication to treat it. Researchers say most people can control their blood pressure with medication and lifestyle changes, which would substantially reduce their risk for cardiovascular disease and dementia.
A previous fix for a recalled Mazda SUV with steering issues may not have worked. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration opened its investigation after receiving 26 reports of sudden changes in steering difficulty from drivers whose CX-90 SUVs had already received the recall repair. The issue has been linked to at least 2 crashes so far, raising concerns about driver safety. Mazda says it's actively investigating the concerns that have been raised. A bill to make it easier to hunt feral hogs in Georgia is making its way through the State House.
Section 1 of the bill would allow residents and non-residents to trap and kill feral hogs without a hunting or trapping license.
Representative Rob Clifton says hunters would also be allowed to use drones to locate the hogs. The measure now heads to the state Senate. It is 4:34 and time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, got some better news with a crash I was just watching, and it just pulled away. It was in the HOV lane, 85 northbound at Claremont Road, exit 91, but they just cleared it, so everything back open. Hopefully that'll help out that ride that's just slowed back to the 85-400 merge. Once you get past there, I-85 northbound stacks up like usual from Shallowford Road up to Jimmy Carter Boulevard, 400 northbound. Toughest part of that ride's in Sandy Springs from 285 up to the North Springs MARTA station. And 75 northbound, still quite the chore northwest of town, starting from 575 as you head up through Kennesaw and Ackworth, all due to some earlier trouble that should be gone by now, right on that Lake Allatoona bridge there, just north of Ackworth. And earlier crash cleared out of the right lane in Woodstock, 575 northbound at Highway 92, exit number 7. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards. Increasing cloud cover this evening, scattered rain
rain showers for tonight, continuing into early tomorrow morning with lows in the mid-40s. Tomorrow afternoon, as the rain moves out, cooler air moving in. Highs in the low 50s, dropping down to the 20s for Thursday morning.
Right now it's 61 in Lawrenceville, 59 in Powder Springs, and 61 in College Park. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Contractors and builders know Randall Brothers is Atlanta's premier building material supplier. Dave Baker here. Randall Brothers has a wider variety of building products than their competitors, so you can find the specialty stock you need fast. And their experienced reps actually know the job and the product, so you can bounce ideas with a dependable, knowledgeable partner. Randall Brothers, widest selection, industry expertise, accurate, no-hassle deliveries. RandallBrothers.com.
Here's your retirement to-do list. Analyze market history, track interest rates, understand AI's impact, watch midterm election volatility, plan out income, manage tax rates, evaluate healthcare, and time Social Security correctly. Sound exhausting? Well, you could just work with Capital Investment Advisors and let our team handle all of it for you. If you're nearing retirement, don't manage all these decisions alone. Visit yourwealth.com. That's YOUR, wealth.com.
Attention men, are you suffering from ED or PE? Here's an important message from Choice Men's Health.
I'm Dr. Katz, and I'm the Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Are you performing the way you want to in the bedroom? If the answer is no, and you've tried Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra and were disappointed, then you need to come see us immediately. If you don't see results on the first visit, then there's no charge. Many of our patients have medical conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and prostate problems. I'm happy to say that we have 98% success rate with all our patients. Our customized solutions will allow you to perform within 10 minutes and last an hour and even longer. You can regain your love life and tackle your ED and PE problems. Guys, your partner will never complain again. Our clinic has the most affordable prices, so if you visit other clinics and you're not completely satisfied, then you need to call Choice Men's Health.
Regain your love life regardless of your age or medical history. Choice Men's Health guarantees results on your first visit or you pay nothing. Call now, 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170.
Life can hit you with the unexpected. The loss of a job, a sudden illness, a dramatic jump in your mortgage payment, leaving you feeling helpless, forcing you to make difficult decisions. If you've fallen behind on your mortgage, are worried about financial problems, or are afraid of foreclosure, it's time to take control. You don't have to lose your home. The National Foundation for Credit Counseling can help. Seek advice from our certified housing counselors today. Call us at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. The National Foundation for Credit Counseling. Real solutions for real people.
The National Foundation for Credit Counseling is a nonprofit organization that has been providing financial counseling and education for 60 years. Our national network of member agencies have helped millions of consumers with foreclosure prevention. NFCC member agencies are approved by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
Find this interesting. It's something called The Conversation. And underneath it, it says academic rigor, journalistic flair. I don't know which.
You know they're good.
I don't know which one of those this falls under. Probably flair. Says that men are embracing beauty culture, but most of them refuse to call it that. Men won't. This is
self-care.
That's what it is. This is
It's not
social
beauty,
media.
it's self-care.
Come on.
Yeah, guys who have Palentine's
It's
Day parties.
social
Get
media.
out of here.
Where they kiss.
It's social media.
Let's practice kissing for our wives.
Social
Don't
media.
be jealous. You want to come to my Palentine's Day?
Has
You can
got
come.
men looking at influencers that, right? And they, you get the looks maxing thing. Like they'd rather call it looks maxing than beauty culture.
Sure.
But of course, it's the same thing. It's all centered around something called vanity. And when you're spending a lot of your life just trying to look better and better and better every day, I hope you got a lot of other energy because in order to be successful, although being good looking, halfway to being successful, that's for sure.
It'll get you there.
That's for sure.
It's just it's moderation,
Yeah.
You should care about how you look, but it shouldn't be the only thing you care about.
What about super glowing toner and serums targeted toward rejuvenating the your young face?
No.
Well, take care of your skin. Like that's what that's saying. If you want to, find some potions that work for your face, pH, then do that.
I know a good thing for your skin. Water. Doesn't
No, you
cost
need more than
anything.
that.
You keep
Water.
yourself good and hydrated.
It does
when you're
cost
young.
you something. You got to pay that
That's
water
great.
bill every
That is
month.
a great start.
Not if you have a rain bucket.
I know as good looking as I am, it may be difficult to believe this, but I've never spent any time on anything like that. I guess it just comes naturally for me. I don't know. It's just
You never bought like a face moisturizer or anything?
no. Yeah,
No,
as
he
you guys
uses
know,
like shampoo on his.
yeah, I
Which that's bad.
Ivory
I
soap.
do my whole body in shampoo.
Okay,
Your
you
whole
should-
body?
That's not good.
What kind
Why?
of shampoo?
I don't know.
Should at least be doing
Regular
shampoo, conditioner, and a soap.
What?
Yeah.
Why is this so complicated?
There's
for
three.
people?
It's
I get
three
up in the
things. That's
morning.
easy.
I go. I
Dove.
got one thing for my head, and then I got my body wash, and then it's so stupid. It's soap.
Well, I have
shampoo is soap.
I have sensitive
if
skin.
it cleans my hair, why wouldn't it clean my beard? I don't understand why I'm supposed to use something different
Your
on
beard
my
hair
face.
is different than your hair.
It
Amen.
still
Autumn.
gets
Amen.
clean.
And I'm
My
telling
beard
you,
is different
if-
because it's actually
if-
real hair and it's full.
if I
And
were
the
to
rest of
use-
the hair on my head is
Don't
not
wear
like
any
that.
black shirts. I don't want to see that beard dandruff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You think think I'm dandruffying?
probably.
I don't know. You
Think I got
don't
some
have like scaly skin.
Beard
so-
detritus? Is that what you're
Yes.
talking about?
If I were to use shampoo, like what you do on my body, because I have like eczema, it would be dry
Oh, yeah.
skin
Well,
everywhere.
I don't have eczema, so I mean, I don't have to worry about that.
But it's not like it's super. I mean, it's okay to use a body wash. It's
I
okay
mean,
to
I
have three
use-
different things.
The body wash. Well, it's like, okay, my hair. I'll do that. Okay, there's my hair. I'll rinse that off. Okay, now it's time for the body. Okay, I need a little more for the body. Maybe even a for the body.
Or use a loofah.
And then what else is next? What's a loofah? What am I gonna do? Clean my
A
back?
washcloth. What's wrong with a washcloth?
Yeah, you gotta exfoliate your skin.
It exfoliates itself.
Yeah.
And it exfoliates itself as long as
What,
you're
is,
taking
what do
showers.
the bottom of your feet look like?
They look heavenly, I'll have you know.
Coal mine.
I am, how dare you? You can say a lot of things about me, but I am Mr. Hygiene. Always have been. I mean, I don't know
I'm not
about-
saying that they stink.
Ever since I was about
What I'm saying is that they're
17.
like cracked and calloused or something.
No, they're not at all.
He moisturizes.
I don't moisturize.
I'll ask Dr. Joe
I
tomorrow.
don't moisturize anything. Now, maybe I should moisturize a few things, but I don't moisturize
You should.
anything.
Does your wife pumice your calluses?
Of course she does, on a nightly basis. No, my wife has never, nearly 40 years together, she's never pumised my calluses. But, maybe on the 40th. Hey, honey, you know what? How about
Special
something
night.
new? Will you please pumice my calluses?
So romantic.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to think of
Can
new
be.
things. It's been a lot of years. Got to think of new
Maybe
things.
she's into that.
Yeah.
She might be.
Could be
It's
therapeutic.
like people that like to pop zits on other people.
Yeah.
Maybe she wants to do those.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would have been possible when she first got together with me, but my zits kind of went
She
away.
would have had
So
old
did I.
Dave.
Oh, my goodness
Entertainment,
gracious.
right?
Yeah.
Do you know that people really do that? It's disgusting.
I know. I can't handle it.
What do you mean? People pop other people's zits?
Yeah, like married couples
for a
are
living?
dating on the back.
Yeah, they're excited about like
Yeah.
people's growing cysts that are on their back that they can't reach. They're like, let me get it. Oh, it's not ready yet. Got to keep it cooking.
I just had a bad one on my leg. I guess I got bit by a spider or something.
Ooh.
It got so red, and then it got huge white head to it.
Oh,
Really
brown
big.
recluse.
See, that stuff
Huh?
to me
What'd
is
you
really
put on
fun
it?
when it's on
I
my
didn't-
own body. But if it's on somebody else's, I can't deal.
Wait a minute. What does it look like now?
Now it's all just drying up and going away because it popped.
Okay.
And yeah, I was worried. Like I'm
A
like,
brown recluse
I saw,
does that.
I saw how white it was, and I was like, okay, if this keeps on getting worse.
Yeah.
But it just popped, and now it's drying up.
Just
So,
a little necrosis.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did it smell bad?
No.
How'd it
I
taste?
didn't put my nose down there. It's right here.
See, that's what you should have asked your wife to help with that. That's okay. I know
She was out of town. It happened over the weekend.
Okay.
It was like a 3 or 4 day process. And I just looked at it. I thought, well, okay, well, either that's like the beginning of some kind of death thing, or it's just going to be another thing. And then that's the way that I look at these things. It's like, well, I'll give it 4 or 5 days. If it keeps getting worse, then I'm going to get somebody to look at it. But I'm not going to be one of those hysterical
second, you
people who
wouldn't-
shows up at a minute clinic. This thing is scaring me.
You wouldn't do that for a snake bite, though, would you?
Well, he
Well,
would know immediately that he
you
got
would-
bit by a snake.
Yeah,
They don't sneak into your bed and nip you.
Yeah, if a part of my body just started blowing up, which I think is what happens when you get a snake bite, right?
Depends on what snake.
Well, you know what? I do have my new philosophy about, what I call the finals, the final days.
Okay. And what is that?
Well, I've just decided that, and in a positive way, I'm not bringing this as a downer, but I'm not going to do the American thing of bust my ass my whole life, and then once I get the diagnosis, just drain my family dry of every penny. So, I have this new thing where you just ask yourself, I'm just asking, maybe just go with the first thing.
Wow.
So you maybe go to the Cobra exhibit at the zoo.
No, I'm not going to try to
Start
make it
taking
happen.
up,
I'm just saying, if the doctor
snake husbandry.
If I say to the doctor, how many people survive this with all this? If he says 33%, I'm like, maybe those aren't odds that I'm looking for. I know this the American thing to do is to just completely drain your family dry.
Nah, just don't pay it
on the way out. Well, you leave it with them, though, don't you?
You're not going to get treated with that.
Medical debt doesn't transfer.
Huh? Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but then there's another part of it. I don't want those. I don't want that. I don't want to be in hospitals for long periods of time and going through. Oh, we're going to go our third round. Yeah, not with me. We're not. We're going to put me on the back of a flatbed.
But you're
tour
saying
me
maybe not
around
even
to
the
my
first
friends and then throw me in the ocean.
You're saying not even the first round.
I'm saying take a look at it. I didn't say go with anything in the first round. If getting over the first thing,
you're like,
is
I got a
something-
flu. Not treating it.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Goodbye, everybody.
I was saying that if it's like one of those things where, 9 times out of 10, this is just the beginning and it's all downhill from here. Maybe you just go ahead and roll down the hill. That's all I'm saying. Alex Williams is what I love life. Don't get me wrong. I
can tell.
Not looking forward to it. I'm just saying I don't want to be one of those people in hospitals for weeks and just I'm just not going to do that. I am not going to die in a hospice. I'll tell you that. I am not doing that. I'm not going into a building from which you don't return. I'm just not doing that. And I think I'm going to get myself composted. That's a new thing.
Go to Oregon.
No, they just let you hit that button. But then there's the new funeral thing where you're not cremated.
Yeah.
They just kind of put you
do
in
that.
Tend to you.
Might throw you in a ditch.
Yeah, they put you in a compost.
I saw something interesting
Somebody
that
has
maybe
to tumble-
plants.
Okay, hold on to it because I got to go to Alex Williams.
You're not going to get back to me.
Well, I will. I know I didn't last time, but I will
Yeah.
this time because we're talking about death, and that's my favorite subject.
All right.
Alex Williams is watching Downtown Delays.
Keep stealing Autumn's thunder over here. Yeah, we're watching those brake lights right now into the heart of the city, Eric, stacking up southbound from that 85-400 merge. I-75 slows just south of Moores Mill Road. All those delays just trying to make that drive down to I-20, about 15 minutes extra to your commute time there. Northbound, 75-85 northbound, you're jammed in University Avenue up to Peachtree Pine Street. Some better news over in Clarkston. That crash, 285 southbound, the inner loop at Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. That has been moved over to the left shoulder. All lanes are back open, but damage done. It is very slow behind that. You're looking at about 35 minutes to get there, just leaving Georgia 400. And at 285 southbound, the outer loop on the southwest leg near the airport. That earlier crash all wrapped up. That was off to the right, just south of Washington Road, exit number 1. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
When the weather is at its worst,
The winds are gusting as high as 35 miles per hour, so that means the feels like wind chills will be close to zero.
we're at our best.
A burst pipe causes significant flooding inside the Fulton County Jail.
The Weather Watch never stops.
The conditions could become very dangerous very quickly.
95.5 WSB.
Your severe weather station.
Scott Slade here to talk to you about your health, and I think it's real important to talk about what is most likely to kill you. Heart disease is the #1 killer of Americans, and the older we get, the more prevalent it is. But you can reduce your risk. Eat right, don't smoke, exercise, and be informed about what's going on in your own body. Like lots of potentially serious health problems, if you catch heart disease early, you vastly increase your chances of living a longer life. And that's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging scans take less than 10 minutes and screen with 98% accuracy for heart disease. Other scans, including brain and full body, are available too. Virtual imaging is locally owned and operated in Atlanta for over 15 years, so they can make you this terrific offer. A complimentary heart scan for you and your spouse with a few minimum requirements. So don't put this off. I've done it. Call Virtual Imaging today for your free heart scan. 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-7226. Or visit their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
When winter weather moves in, we know your family depends on light, warmth, and staying connected. At Georgia Power, we don't wait for the storm to hit. We're here, prepared and ready to respond no matter the conditions. Because keeping your lights on isn't just our job. It's our commitment to every community we serve. Reliable energy you can count on, and a Georgia Power team working around the clock. We're here for Georgia, and we're here for you. Learn more at georgiapower.com/storm.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with AquaGuard, a Groundworks company, and tell them Mike sent you.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Here's your retirement to-do list. Analyze market history, track interest rates, understand AI's impact, watch midterm election volatility, plan out income, manage tax rates, evaluate healthcare, and time Social Security correctly. Sound exhausting? Well, you could just work with Capital Investment Advisors and let our team handle all of it for you. If you're nearing retirement, don't manage all these decisions alone. Visit yourwealth.com. That's Y-O-U-R, wealth.com.
Furnished by IntelliBrands.
Have you ever felt leg pain, restlessness, cramps, tingling, swelling, numbness, itchiness, or coldness? Then you need the new patented Legsercise Pro, the natural circulation booster that uses continuous automatic leg movement to soothe pain and promote healthy circulation the natural, drug-free way.
Using Legsercise made walking painless again.
Legsercise Pro's patented walking simulator propulsion technology moves your feet back and forth along its concave track, creating constant movement and flex at both the knee and ankle joints. It's like having a physical therapist right in your own home.
I have much less swelling and no more tingling.
Call right now and order your very own Legsercise Pro, the new proven automatic leg mover that soothes pain and naturally promotes healthy circulation. Call 800-555-1212. That's 800-555-1212. 800-555-1212 now.
These statements and products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
Everybody be happy to know that we're all secure and safe because the company Palantir is doing very well.
Good.
With their earnings call. Good. 66% spike in U.S. revenue derived from the U.S. government in the last year. So all your data sets are being spun around and won't be used against you unless the administration feels you deserve it. So remember, always remember, if you act right, they won't shoot you in the face. I don't know why people are complaining. All you have to do is act right.
It's easy.
And they won't shoot you in the face. But if they can't find you to shoot you in the face, Palantir is there to help discover the people who are acting up. And, you know, when you act up, you might get shot in the face. What's the problem?
Yeah, they
Act up, shut up.
They identify the face. That's the important thing. They have to identify the faces before they get shot.
That's right. And Palantir is there for them. It's this guy who runs it, Alex Karp, guy I call hippie Dr. Strangelove.
Does he want to live forever?
I don't know. He's just more like, hey, he's got a little kind of talk like this. It's like, hey, we just got done killing a bunch of kids in another country. Let's go out back and play hacky sack.
What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, you know, sometimes you got to break some eggs to make an omelet. Yeah. Hippie Dr. Strangelove. Now, in this story in the Wall Street Journal, so there's this sentence, and I'll just say, if this doesn't make you feel comfortable, there must be some pushback from Minneapolis, whatever. And Alex Karp said, it should indeed be uncontroversial that the single most effective means of guarding against incursions into our private lives is to invest in the development of a technical platform that makes possible constraints on government action and investigation through granular permissioning capabilities.
Do what?
That sounds to me like a true American. You know, I have an insider. I know a few people at Palantir. I'm telling the truth here. And somebody told me that had met with Alex Karp a couple of times. He said he smells just like he looks. Alex Williams is watching I-20 in DeKalb.
Yeah, a little slow this evening, Eric, on I-20 eastbound as you try to make that drive out to Lithonia. The brake lights will find you in the work zone from 285 to Panola Road. Now closer inside the perimeter, I-20 eastbound. That's a slow one as well from Martin Luther King Jr. Drive heading through the downtown connector over to Moreland Avenue. Waves of volume on the West Freeway, 20 westbound from Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, but improving once you get out to Lee Road, exit 41 in Lithia Springs. Eastbound bunched up from the theme park right there at Riverside Parkway to I-285, the west side perimeter. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Hey friends, it's Mark Aram, and this is for all my listeners who are struggling with hair loss. I'm sure you've tried the lotions, pills, creams, and potions. With so many options and doctors out there, who are you going to trust? What's really going to grow your hair back? The Advanced FUE from Advanced Hair is an incredible breakthrough. Receding hairline, thinning hair, bald spots, Advanced Hair offers a simple, quick, one-day treatment that begins regrowing your own natural hair the very next day. And get this, Advanced Hair even guarantees your new hair will grow. Works for men and women across all ages, and there is no one in hair restoration I recommend more. For your free consultation, call 470-660-HAIR. If you move forward, you'll also receive $500 off. 470-660-HAIR. Refine your hairline with the team that has redefined hair restoration. And don't forget to ask about that guarantee. Check out incredible before and after pictures at advancedhair.com. That's advancedhair.com.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 comes.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
Jewelry Graham. Hi, I'm Brian, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. Here to remind you that Valentine's Day is Saturday, February the 14th. It's the most romantic day of the year to give and get fine jewelry. We have expertly crafted gifts for every type of sweetheart, any style, any budget. Get creative and design a custom necklace with meaningful charms, including 14-karat gold letters, engravable hearts, and birthstones. For the one, we'll help you propose with a dream engagement ring. Come see our wide selection of hand-picked natural and lab-grown diamonds in all shapes and sizes, in stock and ready to compare side by side. At Shane Company, love is always in the air with our all-inclusive free lifetime warranty, everyday competitive prices, and no-pressure shopping experience. Come see us in store or at shaneco.com because a friend wants you to win Valentine's Day. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Every home needs a solid foundation.
I'm Mark Beckham with Atlanta Ramjack. Our repair products outperform the rest.
Only Ramjack offers a fully transferable life of the structure warranty. Google Atlanta Ramjack.
Ramjack. The Breda Wildlife Guarantee keeps you protected from critters at no additional cost. Breda's also proud to sponsor Scott Slade's Georgia every Thursday on Atlanta's Morning News.
Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Here's a question for every parent out there. If you could fast forward 20 years to see how your kid's doing in life, would you do it? Well, we can't time travel yet, but we can create a better future with the new Common Core state standards in our schools. They set academic goals that lead every student step by step to graduation and beyond. So even though you can't see your child's future, you can feel a whole lot better about it. Check out the video at commoncoreworks.org. That's commoncoreworks.org.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story. A new bill to make Georgia schools safer is now under consideration under the Gold Dome. Here's a report all new at 5 o'clock.
Building on last year's school safety legislation, the measure proposed by House Majority Leader Chuck F. Strachan would require local districts to install weapons detection systems in school entrances.
Parents should know when they drop their kids off at school that they're going to be able to pick them up safely at the end of the day.
He says the cost of the new systems could be covered by school safety grants from the state. Local districts, including Gwinnett County and Atlanta Public Schools, have already installed weapons detection systems on campuses. At the state capitol, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
60 degrees in Atlanta. Scattered rain showers moving in tonight. How long before it dries out? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A property tax bill passes the Georgia Senate today. It would require local governments to cap tax increases at the rate of inflation. 2 years ago, a bill approved by lawmakers allowed communities to opt out, and the bill's sponsor, Senator Chuck Hufstetler, says that's hurt people.
70% of the citizens out there in Georgia didn't get the benefit of this cap on their homeowner taxes because the governments did opt out.
Senate Democratic leader Harold Jones says this could hurt the ability of local governments to provide vital services.
Once again, when you start talking about eliminating property taxes, that's your law enforcement when you're talking about funding. Schools, of course, are going to suffer. You're talking about funding that.
The bill now goes to the House, which has its own property tax proposal. An ACLU report out today calls for urgent action to reduce the number of inmates at the troubled Fulton County Jail.
The new report finds not much progress has been made to solve the problem of dangerous overcrowding at the county lockup. Shruti Loxman with the ACLU of Georgia says this must be addressed sooner rather than later.
It is just very urgent that Fulton County officials, revisit the systemic drivers of overcrowding and renew their efforts towards population reducing reform.
She says their report finds hundreds of people are being held beyond 90 days without ever being charged. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
A celebration of life will be held this Saturday for Gwinnett County Police Officer Pradeep Tamang, who was killed in a hotel shooting over the weekend. The service will be at 10 a.m. at 12 Stone Church on Buford Drive in Lawrenceville. This just in, President Trump signs a bill to end the brief government shutdown after it passes the U.S. House.
On this vote, the yeas are 217 and nays are 214.
The bill does not provide funding for Homeland Security. DHS would operate on a 2-week stopgap bill as Democrats push for more guardrails on federal immigration operations around the country. Businessman Rick Jackson is entering Georgia's race for governor. His announcement today shakes up the Republican field that includes Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, and Attorney General Chris Carr. Jackson says he's a Trump-loving business owner who will cut state income taxes and freeze property taxes. The Georgia primary is May 19th. The Forsyth County Sheriff's Office is hoping the public can help them find a driver of a black SUV involved in a hit and run last month that injured a 15-year-old girl at Abundant Life Church.
It left the church parking lot and traveled towards Atlanta Highway on Strickland Road.
Stacy Miller with the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office says it happened January 14th. The girl is still in the hospital recovering from her injuries. DeKalb County water crews are investigating complaints of low water pressure in Decatur and Avondale Estates. The Department of Watershed Management says it's looking into possible water main breaks in the area, but have not confirmed any yet. While it is warmer today, the county says customers are still encouraged to winterize their pipes when temperatures drop below freezing. The Carter Center marks Mental Health Parity Day at the state capitol today. Dr. Kashif Ijaz, president of the health programs at the Carter Center, says they are focusing on accountability.
People should be able to get mental health care just like if you were to break an arm and go to an ER and the insurance pays for getting your arm fixed.
Recently, the state levied millions in fines against companies who were not complying with the law. It is 5:04, and the Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes, but right now it's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, still watching the slow ride on the downtown connector. About a half hour if you're leaving Buckhead on Lennox or from Lennox Road on 400 southbound. Trying to make that trek down to I-20, 75 South Stack Center center on Howell Mill Northside Drive. Also seeing some northbound delays from University Avenue up past Freedom Parkway. This is also all those downtown delays causing I-20 east and westbound to slow renting onto the connector. On the south side, 75 southbound, those brake lights find you in Hateville from right around CW Grant as you make your way down to Forest Parkway, exit 237 there in Clayton County. 85 southbound. All I'm seeing this evening is a tap of the brakes from 285 into Union City. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Becoming mostly cloudy this evening as scattered rain showers move into the metro region late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 40s for the morning hours and staying in the low 50s for the afternoon as the rain moves through. Drying out on Thursday, sunny but chilly. Morning lows in the 20s, daytime highs in the low 40s. Sunshine for Friday and into the weekend with afternoon highs in the mid to upper 50s.
Right now it's 62 in Marietta, 60 in Decatur, and 61 in Fayetteville. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Sounds like serial killer music. I like it. Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now with this hour's keyword in the WSB 5K a day bonus blitz. This hour's keyword is prize. P-R-I-Z-E. Prize. A sentence, the prize can be yours. Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBRadio.com/cash for your chance to win $1,000. Again, that keyword is P-R-I-Z-E, prize. I guess this is kind of a maybe a right-wing site because it's called LifeSite. I'm feeling like maybe that's kind of right-wing. Nonetheless, they have a headline. Brave New World. IVF company's eugenics tool lets couples pick best baby. Discard the rest.
Discard.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. They take a bunch of stuff, and then once you choose one. So I guess so. It's I'm just going to read from this. Pick your baby. The invitation is now not just for little girls choosing their baby doll or for Sims gamers. It is the draw for real-life couples trying to conceive a baby through in vitro fertilization to the company Nucleus IVF Plus, which has chosen that unsettling invitation for their marketing. PickYourBaby.com. You could go there yourself right now. PickYourBaby.com. Couples who sign up are presented with an electronic menu of up to 20 embryos they have conceived, allowing them to view the sex of each baby, their anticipated hair and eye color, and predictions about the height and IQ of each, as well as their risk for various diseases. The company says they can't make any guarantees. The process nevertheless allows a couple to maximize their chances of having an quote-unquote ideal child. The technology goes above and beyond traditional disease screening by looking not only at debilitating and deadly diseases, but more ordinary problems like risk for hypertension, diabetes, prostate cancer, and even male pattern baldness.
I don't want no bald kid.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people are, you can understand, pushing back on this, the idea that you would select. Let me just say this. If I could go back in time, I just think you're just the devil if you have the ability to have a male child and know before they're born that they'll never lose their hair. And you don't do something about it. To me, that's negligence. That's negligence. I know what that does to a man, and I think that's negligence. And sure, are there a lot of good-looking bald people? Absolutely. But it's always settling for it. No man ever said, I want to be a good-looking bald guy. Some just got lucky, and they became good-looking bald guys.
Hey, some people embrace it. Pitbull.
It really is one of these things. I feel like a story like this, everybody immediately and publicly has to push back. Oh, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to choose that, But I kind of feel like in the privacy of the voting booth when we're alone, I feel like maybe a lot of people would go ahead and make those choices. I've talked about this before. It's like when it's an important game and your favorite team is playing, and then somebody really important gets hurt on the other team, to say out loud, oh, I hope he's okay.
But in reality, though.
But I also feel like there's something going on inside.
You're like, oh, I
Well,
really
you're-
hope that
they're
they
kind of
don't
like,
come
well,
back
I
in.
think if he just like not come back during the game, that would be all right. You know, I feel like kind of the same thing here. People are always going to say, I don't think you should be able to customize your baby and choose your baby. I think that's because we all want to be the people who are heard saying that. But if we could do it all completely alone and nobody ever found out, I think we'd go through a checklist and we would check it off. I think most people would.
Do you think
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I think most people would.
Oh, for sure. Do you think, though, I think the concern is if it becomes more the norm to be able to pick the traits of children in the future, if we keep picking the same traits that we like, wouldn't that just that would not be good for the gene pool? It would not be good for the gene pool long term.
Superman,
we are building the Superman. You
I
know?
don't know why it wouldn't be good for the gene pool. It's the diversity is still there.
Yeah, the diversity
Would
is
it still be there?
Well,
Because I feel like
of
some
course.
people would have a
because
preference.
you're still, and here's the part that is really, they throw out the other 19. So you choose which one. The part that's really controversial is that you choose 1 out of 20 and they throw away the other 19. But they're just tweaking around the edges. Your DNA is your DNA. And so long as you're not doing it with your cousin, your first cousin,
Right.
you're still going to have
diversity is still
the
there.
diversity.
Okay, there's still enough there. I guess
Now,
my concern.
Jared, it's not that even though like if for some reason a lot of blonde-haired kids become popular, the diversity there, it's not like those are different.
It would still be enough, right?
No, it's not about that being
Not
enough.
about
It's that two cousins, a brother and sister who have the same DNA. That's what's genetic diversity is.
Yeah.
Is when you don't do that.
The point is, we may all end up looking alike, but there can still be plenty of genetic
Yeah.
diversity.
I
there.
see.
It's just a matter of brother and sister and first cousins.
Can you take out the family gene and let us have our child?
That's right.
Well, look who's here. Bill Crane, a man who has obviously perfect genes. Look at that hair. He'll got a head full of hair.
Thanks, Mom.
Mm-hmm. Great job. I'm not jealous at all. It doesn't bother me that you're older than me slightly, and you have
one of my best friends
more hair than
gives
I
me
do.
crap about it, and he's completely
Mr.
Clean looking. And someone said, you don't get to have everything, so I'm short.
Okay,
I don't
got the
have,
tall.
Yeah, you got the tall.
I got the tall.
Got the good looking beard, the full beard.
I am glad that I'm tall. I do have to say that. My wife is not tall. You've met my wife.
Yes, and when you're
she's-
short and thin up there, people notice it. When you're tall, people
exactly.
don't.
Well, you're sitting down. People walk into a room, they can find out. But my wife is she claims she's 5'2", but I don't think she's.
I would say
even
Janie's
quite
closer to 5 foot. When I saw her, but
5'1", somewhere in there. And sometimes, just as an exercise, I'll kneel down and walk around the kitchen and the house and try to see the world the way she does.
At her level.
I'm really glad I'm tall. I gotta say, I like being able to see.
Is the
what's
air better up there?
Well,
in
the
your house?
air's better, and I can see what's on top of the refrigerator. I think that's important just casually.
I'm
I
sure
don't
Jane
need-
loves it when you tell her it needs dusting up there.
Well, yes, I absolutely. Well, you know what she said. This is why it's lasted almost 40 years. I never have to say that. Because she knows to hire somebody to come in when she can do it. And that's the important thing. Now, Bill Crane is here so that we can drain that Crane brain having to do with politics and whatnot. You got some stories, some political stories? Let's start with something a little bit local before we get to whatever the hell Trump's doing.
Okay, there's a Trump and a local angle. We'll start with this one, though. This is from WSBRadio.com.
Never heard of them.
They are great.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
My favorite station, honestly.
I'll take your word for it.
Georgia Senate approves bill requiring restaurants to disclose imported shrimp.
Imported shrimp or important shrimp?
Imported.
Sounded like you said
That should be the word of the day.
Not really important, by the way.
This is
It's
a
an
big
important
thing
trend.
lately. The shrimp thing is really taken off. Everyone is concerned about where their shrimp is coming from.
I know
So-
where I'm from, and I'm important.
You got two issues at hand there. One, Georgia has a substantial business down along the coast of Georgia wild-caught shrimp. And if you've been down there and dined, they actually are larger. They're white in terms of the flesh, and it's
better
a very
quality.
Yes. A majority of shrimp that you get today in grocery stores, Kroger, Costco, and I'm not maligning, I'm just stating fact, are farmed shrimp, meaning they are created somewhat like the prior conversation about genealogy and picking your baby.
Yes.
In a pond type of environment, mostly in Asia. There are shrimp farms here in the United States as well, but not many. They spend a lot of time with millions of other shrimp swimming around in their own waste.
Yes. This is why I won't go in the ocean, but I know the ocean's bigger.
One of the reasons you have so much warning about sushi coming from that part of the world in shrimp,
Yes, they're inside. They're not free range shrimp. Let's put it that way. They're
and,
all
and
packed
the ocean
together.
the ocean is a big place,
Yes.
but an acre or two of pond saline is not. So the quality of imported shrimp, where it's coming from, more often than not, you don't even get on the labeling where it came from, whether it's farmed or whether it's caught wild, and so they want all grocers, wholesalers, et cetera, to have to disclose that, and their belief is, for both quality and taste and size, that the Georgia shrimp will prevail.
They
it'll
kind
help
of
the market.
It's but
Sort of like the
basically give people a reason to go. Why isn't this from Georgia?
Like the Vidalia onion,
Right,
It
exactly.
would be the leading example, which used to be only grown in one.
Is it going to
county, but
cost me any tax money?
If the State Department of Agriculture has to be involved in the labeling and checking it, yeah, I mean there'll be some costs.
Okay,
involved.
is it minor?
But it's minor compared
If it
to
helps,
most anything
if
else.
it helps an industry,
it'll help. It'll probably help the shrimp farming industry in about 15 to 20 counties in southeast Georgia, and will set an example of, Georgia grown.
Now wait a minute. So is there going to be any difference on the label if it's Georgia Shrimp Farms or Georgia
It'll
caught
say
out of the ocean?
Georgia fresh shrimp or Georgia grown or organically naturally grown.
All right.
Is the intent.
I appreciate them doing this because I know sometimes and this is not shrimp related, but when you order seafood,
Is it shrimp adjacent?
It could be close crab.
Okay.
When you
order
go to
crab,
Costco and you see that stuff shrink wrapped and it says 10 pounds, $7, probably not wild caught
exactly
shrimp.
Right.
But there have been plenty of places on the coast where you go there and you ask, where did the crab come from? Where did the scallops come
They're
from?
like, how dare you
And
get
they're-
on
and
out
they're
of here?
like, it's not from here.
You
And
city slicker.
And I get offended by that. I try to eat as much local seafood as
Oh,
possible.
you get offended. You know the word offended. Come on, you don't get offended.
I do get
by
offended.
That.
I
you
do.
have a
I'm
preference.
offended.
You have a preference. You have a preference that it would be.
Bill Crane
the
has
real
got my
stuff.
back here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oysters,
Do you
some
believe he's
shrimp.
actually offended by this?
Yes, I am offended.
Honey, no, I just can't eat.
I'm at
We
the
gotta
seafood
leave.
restaurant,
We gotta leave.
and the fact that I'm eating a fish or I'm eating shrimp or crab from this seafood restaurant and it came from another state, that is offensive.
Now, I will say,
Offensive.
with flash freezing, which is the primary technology you move seafood,
Mhm.
that part of it, it not being rotting when it lands on your table is intact. But
Yes.
the quality of the shrimp, whether it's farmed catfish or farmed shrimp, there is a difference.
I say bye Georgia.
Yes.
By Georgia.
George.
I hate by George. By Georgia. That's our new slogan.
Georgia grown is what the agriculture department.
See, they're not as smart as I am.
I know,
We
but
just-
they're
Autumn
talking
and I
about a
just came up
broader
with-
range of product.
Came up with that sort of thing. And I hate seafood. So, but if
Missing
the
out.
people are going to eat it, how
Poultry
am I
the
missing
same
out?
way. We're the largest chicken producer in the
How
country.
am I missing out? Am I supposed to eat things I don't like? You're being ridiculous.
You should try it.
Alex Williams.
Alex likes it.
Says there are brake lights on 75 into Kennesaw.
That's right, Eric. I'm watching the slow ride on I-75 northbound toward Kennesaw. It starts back in Marietta, right around or just north of Delk Road near South Marietta Parkway. Going to stay pretty slow up to Chastain Road. Then it's just tapping the brakes, keeping your foot close to the brake pedal till you get up to Ackworth before you break free. 575 northbound also slow. Getting past Bells Ferry Road up to Highway 92 in Woodstock. On 400 northbound in Sandy Springs, you're seeing that brake light glowing from I-285 up to the North Springs MARTA station. Then a little bit more volume between Alpharetta and Cumming. 85 northbound, a little slower than usual this evening. Delays start just before Shallowford Road. No relief until you get up to Indian Trail Road. Then a secondary slow zone between Duluth and Suwanee up to the 985 split. Traffic brought to you by SuperSure. Do you own a small business? You need to hear this. A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get SuperSure, not kind of sure, not pretty sure, but SuperSure coming soon. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
When the weather is at its worst,
One of the greater wind gusts that I saw today was 60 miles per hour at the Atlanta airport.
we're at our best.
After last weekend's ice storm, Georgia DOT crews are ready to respond to this weekend's snow.
The Weather Watch never stops.
We have snow showers in Stonecrest, Conyers, Covington on I-20.
95.5 WSB.
Your severe weather station.
When it's cold outside, maintenance matters. It's Chris Chandler. My home is safe and warm because TE Certified maintains my heating. If your system hasn't been checked in a while, get a $59 heating checkup. Maintenance will prevent breakdowns, keep your system running longer and more efficiently. Book your TE Certified winter heating checkup for just $59 right now.
TE Certified, we love your home.
I'm here with Chris Hoffman, the founder of Hoffman Financial Group and host of Money Unleashed right here on 95.5 WSB. Chris, you've talked for years about the importance of having a financial plan in place because it gives us that roadmap for the journey of retirement. That helps us navigate the ups and the downs, when life doesn't go to script. But hey, when can we ever count on life to go according to script?
Yeah, it never does, but we can script it out for you financially. And this is a pretty robust offer that we would present to you today. The first step is you call us or you go to unleashyourmoney.com and click that Portfolio X-ray button or the 401k X-ray. That'll allow us to do about a 10 to 14 page report. We give it to you. It assesses exactly what's included in your financial life, all of your investments. From there, if you want us to take step 2 for you, again, completely complimentary, free of charge, we will build you an income plan to replace your paycheck in retirement. That income plan also includes tax strategies, which are extremely important for people in today's environment. Then, if you want us to take the final step, we can fold all of that into a full financial plan and map it out for the rest of your life or until age 100. All 3 of those offers, completely free of charge, completely complimentary. I would start with that Portfolio X-ray. It'll take us a few hours to generate the report. We do all that behind the scenes. We give it to you in a half an hour, 45-minute meeting. Very valuable information for you to have on your ready and take home with you.
Call the Hoffman Financial Group today, 770-580-2024. That's 770-580-2024 or online at unleashyourmoney.com. Investment advisory services offered through Brookstone Wealth Advisors, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuities offered through Hoffman Financial Group Incorporated, Georgia Insurance License number 163546.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today, 404-208-3300. That's 404-208-3300.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
This Valentine's Day, give a gift that says forever and a night out that says, I thought of everything. Hi, I'm Jaron Solomon, and right now at Solomon Brothers, when you spend $9.99 or more, dinner at Michelin recommended Tiny Lou's is on us. You're not just giving a gift, you're creating the whole evening. Solomon Brothers Jewelers in Buckhead, Alpharetta, and Sharpsburg, helping Atlanta say I do and I love you since 1982.
Once again, this hour's keyword in the WSB 5K a day bonus blitz is prize. P-R-I-Z-E. Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBradio.com/cash for your chance to win $1,000. All right, Bill, we're going to hold you over for another one if you don't mind.
Works for me.
Got here a little bit late, but that's, I'm sure, traffic
Calling
or something
him out?
like that. No, I'm saying that because we're going to
Why call
maximize
Bill
the
out
time.
like that?
It was
we
traffic
could've-
and a client.
Okay,
Yes.
that's all right. That's
And
all
I
right.
was smoking a bowl.
Bill. As Autumn taught me, Bill,
Yes.
you do you. That's the important
I
thing.
understand.
But we have to. So I guess we got to cover this with the Trump stuff.
Yeah, this is from The Guardian.
I don't want to be like the anti-Trump show, but okay, we got to.
It has got. There's a Georgia angle here. This is from The Guardian. Georgia Democrats are calling for an inquiry into Tulsi Gabbard's presence at the Fulton County ballot search that happened last week.
It wasn't a search; they took all of the ballots. So
It was a seizure.
It was a
There was a
seizure of all the
seizure.
ballots from 2020.
And all the over 1 million ballots and 700 boxes worth of ballots and related election information. They asked for, and I believe got, all the voter rolls for that election, everyone who was registered and voted, 1 million ballots cast in Fulton County, advance votes, in-person early votes, drop box votes, and on election day votes. Those ballots don't say Trump and Biden. in 2020, they just had the QR code, the precinct number, and the machine number that was voted. And then the scanners read which precinct.
So they can't tell which
not
was
looking at them,
just,
they can't.
Like
so,
if they have a QR scanner, they can't just find out what that is.
It's not like any QR scanner. You have to have that ballot because it's not just they didn't just take the president's race. It's everything that was voted on in that election all the way down to local school board.
Right.
Was on that
So
ballot.
what can they glean from what they have?
Well, they have to get, if they haven't already, because we don't know.
Yeah.
We didn't see the search warrant. It's still under court seal. They would have to get from Dominion Voting, their good friends at Dominion, the equipment to read and program to that specific ballot, unless that was part of what they carried out, how the ballot.
Maybe there's some sort of.
We haven't heard that from the Secretary of State's office that they asked for that yet, and they didn't ask for it of Fulton County. So we would assume they don't have it yet.
They probably didn't.
But
know
I
you
would
needed
also,
it.
I would guess we'll never see those ballots again here in Georgia.
And this is
And chain of custody.
This is
require.
legal because a magistrate signed off on the warrant. We don't know what the warrant said their case was, or
Correct.
What their
And
theory of the
Fulton
case.
County has several commissioners who want to sue the federal government, but they would challenge the warrant, and you have to see the warrant to know what you're challenging.
Yeah.
And I think the Secretary of State's office may weigh in and challenge because there are laws in Georgia related.
Why
to
isn't
it.
Brian Kemp standing up and just going, "Look, this is our state. Get the hell out of here"?
I think he kind of has in his mind bigger fish to fry and picking a fight with the president or the Justice Department. It's not something he'll do. But
it is his job to protect Georgians.
The State Department of Law and the Secretary of State's office, who are in charge of elections, and he used to be Secretary of State, most likely will weigh in on this and probably will be litigating with the Justice Department.
All right, I don't see November going down all that easy. I gotta say, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong because I'm not Mr. Anti, and
I don't see any logical other reason to
worried.
be stirring this up other than looking forward. It's about looking backward,
right?
But the result is about.
He's
going to
say we found something, and for that reason, we have to send federal troops into
or
some
no more
cities.
drop boxes, or no more QR codes. Yes, I believe. But by the way, just saying it again because the president keeps tweeting otherwise or putting stuff on Twitter or Truth Social. Federal government does not run elections. Elections are run by the states and local counties and cities.
Federal government has guiding parameters.
Yeah,
there is
and
federal
they can
law.
do what they're doing right now with investigation, and they have the
with a
Civil
warrant.
Rights Division oversight and that sort of thing, but they do not administer, run, or control how elections are actually.
We have 50 separate elections.
States, and we have 159 counties and over 500-something municipalities.
Right. So I'm just saying,
Trump could run them.
from the federal point of
He'd
view,
be the best.
on
There's no
election
question he would
night
be the
for a
best.
president, it's 50 separate elections that are run in 50 separate states,
plus Guam,
plus
America
the
and
others.
Samoa.
Right.
Yes,
it's not the
50 states.
federal government running the American election. It doesn't work that way.
Congress does
know that.
count the Electoral College.
They're up to something. I'll tell you this. They're up to something. Alex Williams is watching 285 in Southwest Atlanta.
Yeah, I got a lot of blue flashing lights, some police activity, Eric. 285 southbound, the outer loop just below Cascade Road, exit number 7, keeping you on the brake lights back to I-20 or back just south of I-20. Before that, 285 west and southbound, you're looking at about 35 to 40 minutes from Georgia 400 around to I-20. And just found a new crash. This one's over in Tucker, DeKalb County. Center lane knocked out. 285 southbound at La Vista Road, exit 7. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with AquaGuard, a Groundworks company, and tell them Mike sent you.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
1-877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS for Kids.
Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
EMC Security.
Our video doorbells are handy for seeing when packages are delivered or when the kids come home or even checking to see who is at the door. But what about when something more serious happens, like a break-in or fire? That's when you need a monitored security system. At EMC Security, we've been protecting Georgians for almost 30 years. Still locally owned and still no contracts.
EMC Security, smart protection for a safer tomorrow.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by QC Kinetics. Our top local story, Brookhaven Police gets the Compassionate Police Department Award from PETA after helping solve a case of alleged animal abuse.
A 3-month-old Maltipoo is now safe after tips from the public helped lead PETA and police to a 19-year-old suspect accused of streaming a video showing them striking the puppy repeatedly and grabbing it by the skin. PETA Emergency Response Team Director Kristen Rickman says they're not sure why someone would post this kind of abuse online.
But we know these things were happening prior to the existence of social media, and social media has only made it easier for animal abusers to be caught.
Rickman says they were able to track down the address of the suspect and pass it on to Brookhaven police, who made the arrest within a day. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
60 degrees. We have rain showers right now moving into the northwest portion of Georgia. How chilly does it get when the rain moves out later? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A new bill aimed at keeping Georgia's schools safer. It would require local school districts to install weapons detection systems in entrances. House Majority Leader Chuck F. Stration says this is the next step after last year's sweeping school safety legislation.
The objective is to ensure that student safety continues to be a priority.
Districts could cover the cost with grants from the state. Local districts, including Atlanta Public Schools and Gwinnett County, already have these systems in place. Georgia lawmakers take a first step today in capping property tax increases for Georgia homeowners.
2 years ago, lawmakers approved a bill that allows local governments to opt out of tax caps, but Republican Senator Chuck Hufstetler says that's causing some people to be crushed by huge increases.
We've seen the damage it's done to our homeowners by having the opt-out in there.
His bill does away with the opt-out provision, but Senate Democratic leader Harold Jones says essential services could be hurt.
That's your law enforcement when you're talking about funding. Schools, of course, are going to suffer talking about funding that.
The measure now goes to the House, which has its own property tax proposal. At the state capitol, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
A new report calls for urgent action on the chronic overcrowding at the Fulton County Jail. The ACLU of Georgia's third report examining the jail population shows while some progress has been made, there is still a long way to go.
Our report actually found that in the first 7 months of 2025, the jail population rose by 20% and 4 more people died in custody.
Shruti Lakshmanan with the ACLU of Georgia says a lot needs to be done to make sure people aren't incarcerated when they don't need to be. The life of Savannah Guthrie's mother is in jeopardy after she was abducted from her southern Arizona home. Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos says it's not known if 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie was targeted or if this is a random crime.
We do believe that Nancy was taken from her home against her will, and that's where we're at.
He says they have some DNA taken from Guthrie's home outside Tucson, but there's no evidence that points to potential suspects so far. UGA's president announces today new investment in artificial intelligence in his State of the University address.
University President Jerry Moorhead says UGA will spend $800,000 on a pilot program to prepare students for the workforce of tomorrow.
So students can build practical skills on industry-leading platforms and graduate ready to contribute on day one.
He says the program will provide thousands of student licenses for premium AI tools, including ChatGPT, EDU, and Gemini Pro. The faculty is also being asked to provide students with clear guidance on appropriate AI use in classwork. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
The Georgia House approves a bill to expand the places where people can surrender newborns without prosecution. Representative Mike Cameron says infants under 30 days old can be surrendered at police stations, medical facilities, and ambulance service locations. The legislation also allows for newborn safety devices.
A newborn can be surrendered at a safe fire hall. When they open the front door of this device,
They place the baby inside. It's like almost like an incubator. They close the box. An alarm goes off silently inside the fire hall.
It passes the House unanimously and now goes to the state Senate. It is 5:34. Time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, watching a crash in Tucker on 285 southbound. The inner loop just right at La Vista Road, exit 37. As we speak, they are holding the two right lanes to push it off to the right shoulder. So hopefully that will help out that ride. It's really been slow back into Doraville. Checking 85 southbound between Duluth and Norcross. Going to see if there's anything new cooking right around Beaver Ruin Road, exit 102. Keeping you on the brakes from Pleasant Hill Road. Elsewhere, Highway 78 eastbound, the Stone Mountain Freeway. Not bad, leaving 285 into cab, but the brake lights will find you from Hugh Howell Road as you make your way out to the stoplights there at East Park Place. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Becoming mostly cloudy this evening as scattered rain showers move into the metro region late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 40s for the morning hours and staying in the low 50s for the afternoon as the rain moves through. Drying out on Thursday, sunny but chilly. Morning lows in the 20s, daytime highs in the low 40s. Sunshine for Friday and into the weekend with afternoon highs in the mid to upper 50s.
Storm Tracker radar shows the rain moving into northwest Georgia right now. It's 61 in Stockbridge, 58 in Mableton, and 59 in Johns Creek. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
For decades, Morgan & Morgan has represented hundreds of thousands of people at their hour of need. Injuries on the job, car crashes, medical malpractice, and nursing home abuse, Social Security claims, dangerous drugs, and dangerous products. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason, and no firm is even close. Then we got to thinking, what if we could prevent these terrible events before they occurred? So we built the AI-powered People Protector. Simply visit peopleprotector.com and type in the product you have questions about before you buy it. Children's toys and accessories, cars, drugs, products, you name it, we got it. With our success, we decided to pay it forward for all of America. Our way of saying thank you for your trust all these years. Morgan & Morgan, protecting America. And if you've already been injured, just visit us at forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Atlanta, 191 Peach Street, Atlanta, Georgia. Thou pound law. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Is your water heater leaving shower time feeling like a polar plunge? Overloaded electrical panel? Have your lights flickering like a nightclub? Count on Castile Plumbing and Electrical to be there same day with no emergency service fee and next day installs. Whether your water heater needs repair or replacing, or your electrical panel needs an important safety upgrade, our highly trained specialists will get your issues sorted in no time. And with 0% interest financing on major repairs and installations, Castile can help you protect your budget too. Book CastileAir.com today.
This Valentine's Day, give a gift that says forever and a night out that says, I thought of everything. Hi, I'm Jaron Solomon, and right now at Solomon Brothers, when you spend $9.99 or more, dinner at Michelin recommended Tiny Lou's is on us. You're not just giving a gift, you're creating the whole evening. Solomon Brothers Jewelers in Buckhead, Alpharetta, and Sharpsburg, helping Atlanta say I do and I love you since 1982.
So you're losing your hair and you need a simple solution that works, but you want the best. It's Mark Aram here. Modern technology, top-rated physicians. You want something that's guaranteed to work. Guys, you need Advanced Hair. Advanced Hair's completely redefined hair restoration, from the experience itself to the unmatched results they produce. Receding hairline, bald spot, thinning hair, address them all with a simple one-day treatment in a calm, relaxed environment with experienced pros. Advanced Hair has performed tens of thousands of breakthrough advanced FUE treatments, and get this, your own natural hair begins to regrow the very next day. No one else in Atlanta can offer the advanced FUE found at Advanced Hair. Fix your hair loss today, starting with your free consultation, and you'll also get $500 off if you move forward. Call 470-660-HAIR. Refine your hairline with the team that's redefined hair restoration, and don't forget to ask about that Advanced Hair Guarantee. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Bill Crane, let people know how they can get more Bill Crane.
Bill Crane, CSICrane.com is on the web. You can check me out at most of the socials, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram. I'm forgetting one. TikTok,
Snapchat,
OnlyFans. Well, that's not for
OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, those two are not CSI.
Those
Crane.
are private.
Yeah,
okay.
Bill
Crane
after dark.
Crane. And,
Gentleman will.
Did you mention the column?
And the column, One Man's Opinion, available here on WSBRadio.com and about 90 other outlets around the state.
So just look around. Shake a stick. You'll hit that column, ladies and gentlemen. I want to ask you this question before we get to the Jonesboro decriminalization story. The Epstein files. In England, people who are in the Epstein files are losing their careers. They're losing their positions. Prince Andrew was stripped of his title. There's this one guy who used to be the U.S. ambassador here. I'm blanking on his name. He had to give up that. Now he's having to leave the Labor Party altogether because he's really gross in this latest tranche of stuff that's out there. Yet here in America, I hear no call for it. Howard Lutnick is the Secretary of Commerce, and more than that, he talks to a lot of people. He's kind of one of these right-hand men to Trump, and he told Americans that he went to Jeffrey Epstein's house once in 2005, and he saw a massage chair, and he and his wife were disgusted, and when they walked home, they said, we're never going to ever associate with that man again. Well, now we've got emails from 2012. Hey, we're going to be near St. Bart's. You got any parties going on? We'd love to join you, blah, blah, blah. I hear no one calling for Howard Lutnick to lose his position, whereas in England, people are losing their position. Again, I haven't heard of Bill. I'm sure Bill Gates is on the boards of many companies and many think tanks. I haven't heard one story about how he should be removed. What is the answer
well,
for
first,
this?
this most recent government dump was 3 million pages of documents.
Yeah.
So I think both checking out, there are multiple media organizations I'm aware of, not only going through it, but before they publish it, trying to verify some of these things. And, of course, they're getting denials from people like Bill Gates, who's already publicly said, this is garbage, this is not true.
Bill Gates was hanging out with this guy.
I know, and it was cited in his divorce, but I'm saying you're going to get, in America, you're going to get the back and forth. There will be threats of civil litigation. In Britain, they have actually stronger rules against libel, and you're more likely to get a major damages award than they do here. But when you have a member of the royal family so vehemently deny the relationship, knowing Miss Giuffre, and photographs and other things documenting otherwise.
I'm saying the same thing is true with Lutnick.
Correct.
He literally
correct.
said, he told this story about, because he was his next door neighbor in New York, and he literally told this story about how they were so disgusted. Now, he can say whatever he wants. This is the government turning over emails that have his name on them. He is these are real. Now, the Bill Gates thing is a little different. The Bill Gates thing is a little different in the sense that a lot of that is, I think, Epstein writing emails to himself to remember how to blackmail Bill Gates, basically going through, and through that laying out things that you can believe or not believe are true. He certainly thought he could blackmail him with it, so
I don't doubt that he probably did to get certain things.
Well, about a year later, Bill Gates gives $2 million to an MIT charity thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I get it that it's in. I guess the simple answer and what you're getting to, which is correct, is it's just easier to do this in England, I guess. But I want to know why the American people aren't saying anyone in these files sidelines. I don't want to hear from them anymore.
The victims are saying that, as well as, why did you put my nude with my face in?
Well, of course.
And there are advocates for the victims, lawyers for the victims, but they're not getting, with all this other stuff going on, all these other little things like Greenland and Minneapolis, Minnesota, that issue, it will get another round of attention, but it's not page one.
There's still 3 million that they're not going to release.
I know.
There's something going on here. There's something
I think
very
I mentioned
murky.
That about 6 months ago.
Well, you were right, and there something needs to be done. If there has to be more legislation, that we just have to see all of it. Now, my understanding is there's very disturbing video stuff. I don't want that out there.
Yeah, and
they're talking
Epstein
about some of it being kids.
Yes,
why
and the
is
Epstein,
she in a Club Fed? If that's true,
the Epstein estate has control over a lot of things that weren't seized, that they've been dribbling and dabbling out too.
Right.
That when it's benefit.
But what I'm saying is, apparently there's some very disturbing, basically child pornography involved here, and I don't want that to be published. But I think it should be described to the extent of.
Well, there's a lot you can do with electronic
happening.
images, and you can basically squeeze zoom out that and show the face of the
I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it was. None of us knows what it was. Maybe it was just a bunch of stuff that was on his computer, and it doesn't have to do with the parties. I don't know.
Multiple individuals with knowledge of his New York estate, his Palm Beach estate, and
with videos.
Say that he had cameras basically in every room, including the restrooms of every property that they own.
Now, I don't want that out there so that people can. No. I'm saying to me, I'm saying for myself, I don't want that to be published necessarily, but I think we all deserve a legalistic description of what's happening here and who's in it. There's people are being protected here. People are being protected here. That's my speculation. I can't know. I
would agree with you on that speculation.
Prove a negative.
Eric, you made a great point earlier in the show too. How many other rings are out there like this? I mean, this is just the one that became famous.
Yeah, we're assuming this is the only one.
Where's the pizza ring that the Clintons ran?
Well, hell,
we're going to find out Friday.
We can make jokes about that, but in here, they do use those as code words. Now, listen, I don't believe in QAnon, but what I'm saying is it may have been – some people are wondering if QAnon was a false flag created by them just so all of this would look so dumb when it came out. I don't know.
I don't give them much credit.
But I will say this. If you look through these rich people are using code words like pizza. One of them from somebody, I can't remember who it was, like, we get back together again. We want to have more pizza and grape soda. This reminds me, like, I used to have a dealer that I would text – and I would say things like, "I need a new pair of shoes." You know what I mean? That's
when you actually needed laces.
It was not. Yeah. It was a code word for something else.
Yeah. I don't know, but the cameras and everything, I wouldn't mind seeing a video of Clinton taking a dump. That'd be funny.
Very loud.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's funny, for years the media put anybody that mentioned that there's an elite group of billionaires who are assaulting children. Anybody who brought anything like that up was immediately put in the tinfoil cap conspiracy.
Well, remember the Trilateral Commission and all the things we heard about the Bushes when they were around.
Okay, but this is real.
I know, but what I'm saying is the conspiracy
is,
theories, unfortunately, like it or don't, add a layer of lacking of credibility to some of the wilder charges, and I don't think they created QAnon for this purpose.
No, I don't either. But
it causes people, and particularly increasingly trepidatious news media outlets, to be more and more careful about what they publish.
Well, I think that's why the way that they publish this stuff, and they had all the complaint tip line stuff where a lot of it is obviously crazy people calling in, I think they threw that in there with everything else to have that effect.
There is a little chum.
There's a lot of craziness.
Yeah, there is a little chum out
so
there.
that everybody would just go, oh, it's all crazy. But it's not. It's not. It's crazy that the American people aren't saying, why is that guy still the Secretary of Commerce? That's where I stand. Anyway,
I would submit to you even 2/3 of maybe 3/4 of your audience until today did not even know who he was.
Right. Well, that's
so
fine.
That's part of the challenge.
You got to educate yourself.
Everybody knows who the royal family is, particularly 1-2 away from the chair.
Yeah.
And they do things. I mean, the royal family basically lives and dies on public opinion.
I'm just saying, I don't get how. Let's just take like the MAGA of the MAGA. They're locked in. They know what's going on. How come they aren't saying that guy has to go?
They should.
Because it's not about that anymore. It's just about it's a team sport, and I'm wearing these colors, and I'm just going to
ride till I die.
That's right.
That's my guy. Ride or die, baby.
Bill Crane, hope you have a great week.
Thank you.
Sorry
I was late today.
That's all right. That's all right.
It's rude. But I'm sorry.
No, we're taking tabs. No, we got it.
I've been late before. It's all right. Alex Williams says there's big rig trouble on 85 in Norcross.
Yeah, this one has stalled out for us here, Eric. 85 northbound at Indian Trail Road, exit 101. It is taking out the second right lane and making what's already been a rough ride on 85 north even slower. You're jammed in from Shallerford Road up into Norcross. 400 northbound, that's still on the brake lights from I-285 up to Northridge Road, exit 6. And 75 northbound, you're still fighting the battle as well from South Marietta Parkway, breaking free up around Chastain Road. 575 northbound, encountering some delays, leaving Barrett Parkway up to Highway 92 in Woodstock. Also on I-75 northbound, the express lanes are also pretty slow this evening through the heart of Marietta. Haven't found any crashes or in the way or anything, but if you're thinking about using those express lanes to save you some time, just be aware it's going to be slow there getting up the Highway 5, the Canton Road connector. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
We've all been there.
Bumper to bumper all the way back before.
Counting the minutes before we know we're going to be late because we couldn't count on a traffic app.
Crash knocks out 4 left lanes, including the express lane.
There is one thing you can count on. Triple team traffic on WSB.
3 right lanes shut down. We know the highways. We know the streets. And we know the shortcuts.
Avoid the area by taking Buford Highway as an alternate route.
And all you need to do is listen.
More experience.
More reliable. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Triple team traffic.
95.5 WSB. How Atlanta gets there.
At All Care Georgia, we recognize that maintaining a healthy weight isn't just about how you look. It's also about feeling good and improving overall health. That's why our physicians and weight loss specialists offer comprehensive weight management plans customized for you. At All Care, we can assist with lifestyle modifications, provide nutritional counseling, and, if clinically appropriate, prescribe weight loss medications like GLP-1s as part of a medically supervised program. Learn more at allcare-ga/weight.
Old Man Winter doesn't care if you're cold, but TE Certified does. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. Get the warm and worry-free winter your family deserves with TE Certified. They service all brands, use advanced diagnostics and test for carbon monoxide to make sure your home is safe and toasty warm. Keep the cold outside with TE Certified. Schedule your winter heating checkup for just $59.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Here's your retirement to-do list. Analyze market history, track interest rates, understand AI's impact, watch midterm election volatility, plan out income, manage tax rates, evaluate healthcare, and time Social Security correctly. Sound exhausting? Well, you could just work with Capital Investment Advisors and let our team handle all of it for you. If you're nearing retirement, don't manage all these decisions alone. Visit yourwealth.com. That's Y-O-U-R, wealth.com.
Hi, I'm Brian, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company, and we've partnered with Cupid to bring you the best Valentine's Day gifts, even if you forgot. We won't tell. From heart necklaces with sparkling diamonds to stylish gold hoops, every piece is made with love. Plus, there's still time to propose. We make it easy to create their dream engagement ring. We have meaningful gifts for every budget. It'll look like you've been planning this for months. Come see us in store or at shaneco.com. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Been wanting a new deck for your home, something that's built just the way you want it, but you're scared to pull the trigger? I can help you with that. Dave Baker here for Ben Hill Renovations. Right now, Ben Hill Renovations are offering special financing. No interest if you pay in full within the 18 months promo period. You're welcome. Visit bhrenovations.com today and schedule a free design consultation at your home. Ben Hill Renovations, creating raving fans since 1964.
Are you living with dry AMD? If so, you could be on the road to geographic atrophy, or GA, a condition that leads to retinal cell death and permanent vision loss. But with Izervay, you can
slow it down. Get it going slower.
Izervay slows GA progression by targeting a key source of retinal cell death, which may help preserve your vision longer. Izervay, or Avastin Captid Pagel, is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Our website has always been ngwindows.com, and now our company name is the same. It's Ted and Jonathan, and North Georgia Replacement Windows is now NG Windows.
Shorter name, same great stress-free experience. Our Infinity by Marvin fiberglass windows are not big and bulky, and now neither is our name.
We love it so much we upgraded our jingle.
Infinity by Marvin from NG Windows, yeah!
It's the one narrative they missed out on in Succession. The Epstein file type.
Oh, I know. They didn't have anything like that in there, did
No,
they?
I'm saying they kind of missed that.
Maybe they'll come back for another season.
Or left it out on purpose.
Possibly. I don't know. But if you look through these things, I mean, they're just disgusting human beings in this world. And yeah, the question is, like, Yeah, we're all acting like, I don't know. I guess most people don't care.
I think we care. It's just there's nothing you can. What do we do?
You can put in situations like this, and I mean especially MAGA, the core of MAGA that's still together. Who said, you know, I'm still going to think my way through this. I'm not just going to blow off a bunch of people. I'm going to think my way through it. And if you're in the core of MAGA and you're still like 100% on board, you voted to get these files put out there because you felt like something horrible was going on in the world. Now the files are out there, and that's been validated. Something horrible was going on in the world. So I realize other people may not realize the core of MAGA is following this, and they know what's going on. How is the core of MAGA not saying Howard Lutnick must resign as Secretary of Commerce? That's the disappointing part. I get that you love the movement and everything, but no accountability, none whatsoever. You voted for this man because you thought these horrible things were happening and you wanted to know about it. Now you know about it. You know your Secretary of Commerce was involved, and he's more than a Secretary of Commerce. He does a lot of envoy stuff. He's very high-ranking in the administration. Why the hell are you not insisting that he resign? His name came up from that thing that you wanted to see because you knew terrible things were going on. Now you tell me why Howard Lutnick is not horrible, but Jeffrey Epstein is. I get that you love the man and you love the movement, but zero accountability? You've lost your validity. No one should ever listen to you and your opinion on anything else. Alex Williams says it's a bumper-to-bumper ride downtown.
And just a slow one this evening, Eric. It is real jammed up. 85 southbound. It is going to grab you right at the 85-400 merge. 75 south below Moore's Mill. Budget about a half hour to get down to I-20. Northbound delays start around University Avenue. You'll finally see some improvement as you pass the Varsity there approaching 10th Street. And in Norcross, still watching the stalled tractor trailer. Police with it now. Georgia State Patrol in the second right lane, 85 northbound at Indian Trail Road, exit 101. Those bumper-to-bumper delays start back at Chamblee-Tucker Road. And as you can imagine, it's not doing any favors to the 285 eastern north ramps into DeKalb County trying to get onto I-85. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This is Scott Slade, and I've depended on the great people at Ragsdale Heating and Air for many years, keeping my family comfortable no matter what kind of wild swings Atlanta weather may bring. Thanks to Ragsdale, I didn't worry 1 minute about my systems working fine during a recent Arctic blast. And especially now with cold weather keeping us indoors more, Ragsdale wants to make sure you stay comfortable with the Ragsdale Free Furnace February offer. When you purchase a new Carrier home comfort system, you'll receive the new furnace for free. And you not only save now, but you're covered for the next 15 years with Ragsdale's own trusted 15-year parts and labor warranty. They've been taking great care of their customers for 3 decades now. Many of their employees have been with them for 10, 20, even 30 years. No wonder they have over 11,000 reviews and a 4.9 Google rating. Ragsdale's the name I know you can trust to take care of your plumbing, electrical, and insulation jobs, too. It's easy to schedule your visit online at ragsdaleair.com or give one of their friendly customer service reps a call. Take advantage now of Free Furnace February with Ragsdale, the name I know you can trust.
Life is a circle. At Emory Healthcare, this circle contains the first breakthroughs that bend fear toward hope, echoes that become second chances, love regained, tomorrow reclaimed. Emory is driven by firsts because second chances matter to keep life's circle moving forward. Emory Healthcare, the front line of care, the forefront of discovery. Visit emoryhealthcare.org/discover.
Have you noticed how most home improvement companies offer a discount? Get $500 off your roof or siding. Buy 4 windows, get the 5th one free. Or buy today, this deal expires tomorrow. You know, those discounts. Hi, this is Candace from Exovations, and have I got a tip for you? Those aren't really discounts. It's just their normal price, but set in a way that makes you think you're getting a deal. Plus, a whole lot of pressure to buy right then and right there. At Exovations, we give you a fair price for your siding, windows, and roofing projects. No high-pressure sales tactics, no phony discounts. Plus, our prices are firm for the project we quote. None of that, oh, our material and labor went up during the project kind of scenarios. Discover what stress-free remodeling looks like and schedule your free quote today at exovations.com. That's EXOVATIONS.com.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Teams recover.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live, every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
Here's a question for every parent out there. If you could fast forward 20 years to see how your kid's doing in life, would you do it? Well, we can't time travel yet, but we can create a better future with the new Common Core state standards in our schools. They set academic goals that lead every student step by step to graduation and beyond. So even though you can't see your child's future, you can feel a whole lot better about it. Check out the video at commoncoreworks.org. That's commoncoreworks.org.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story. It's happening now, a desperate search for a missing baby from Doraville. WSB's Jennifer Perry is live with details on why police are so concerned.
Bill, the suspect in this case is the 4-month-old boy's father, but police say 18-year-old Antonio Cordova has a criminal history of family violence and aggravated stalking. He also has outstanding warrants from other agencies. Doraville spokeswoman Emily Heenan says a search for the baby started with a domestic violence call on Buford Highway this morning when the baby's mother told police Cordova took the child without her permission.
When police made their approach, he fled out of concern for the child's safety. Police did not pursue him.
Heenan says Cordova is believed to be driving a purple Infiniti sedan with a temporary tag. The baby Josiah was last seen wearing a brown bear onesie and a shirt with animals, as well as white pants, a white hat as well. Anyone who thinks they see the two or the car is urged to contact 911. Bill?
Thanks, Jennifer. Right now, 60 degrees in Atlanta. Scattered rain showers tonight linger into the morning. When does it dry out? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A new effort under the Gold Dome to keep Georgia's schools safe. Weapons detection systems could be installed in every public school in the state.
Atlanta Public Schools and Gwinnett County Schools have already installed weapons detection systems on campuses. The legislation sponsored by House Majority Leader Chuck Efstration would expand it statewide, and districts could use grants to cover the cost.
We've had a series of years of grants and additional funding in the state budget for school safety, requiring that local schools, all Georgia public schools, have weapons detection systems is really the next step.
If approved, schools would have to install them by next year. At the state capitol, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
A property tax bill passes the Georgia Senate today. It would require local governments to cap tax increases at the rate of inflation. 2 years ago, a bill approved by lawmakers allowed communities to opt out. And the bill's sponsor, Senator Chuck Hufstetler, says that's hurt people.
We've seen the damage it's done to our homeowners by having the opt-out in there.
Senate Democratic leader Harold Jones says this could hurt the ability of local governments to provide vital services.
So we're not going to fund our police, we're not going to fund our schools, and then at the same time we're going to raise people's sales taxes. It's not a good deal at all.
The bill now goes to the House, which has its own property tax proposal. A scathing new report on the troubled Fulton County Jail out today. It finds there's a long way to go to fix the problem of overcrowding.
Calling it an urgent situation, Shruti Laxman with the ACLU of Georgia says overcrowding at the Fulton County lockup is a major concern. And they've also found
last year's data still shows that hundreds of people were held beyond 90 days without being formally charged.
She says at the arrest stage, more diversions need to be made. And she says prosecutors and judges play a critical role in solving the problem. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
The Brookhaven Police Department is receiving an award from PETA for rescuing a 3-month-old Maltipoo. A social media video showed a woman striking the puppy repeatedly and grabbing the dog by the skin on the back.
Our award is to recognize the swift action of the police department in this case. And this is what the public wants to see, a swift and decisive action against animal abusers.
PETA's Kristen Rickman says it's recognizing Brookhaven PD with its Compassionate Police Department Award. 19-year-old Aspen Easterling was taken into custody after officers tracked the source of the video to an address in Brookhaven. A celebration of life will be held this Saturday for Gwinnett County Police Officer Pradeep Tamang, who was shot and killed in the line of duty over the weekend. The service will be at 10 a.m. at 12 Stone Church on Buford Drive in Lawrenceville. At the conclusion of the service, there will be a procession to Tim Stewart Funeral Home on Simonton Road. It is 6:04 and the Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now it's live team coverage of traffic and weather. And Triple Team Traffic begins now with Alex Williams.
Still watching this stalled at tractor trailer in Norcrossville. It's in the second right lane, 85 northbound Indian Trail Road, exit number 101, and it is rough behind it. All those delays start all the way back at Shallowford Road. That's going to put an extra about 20 minutes to your trip time trying to head up toward Duluth. And we got a left lane stall in Sandy Springs, 400 northbound, just north of Abernathy Road, exit 5. And I think I found some trouble on I-75 northbound, the express lanes, the northbound express lanes just before Highway 5, the Canton Road connector. I'll see what lane's blocked there, but it's got those express lanes stacked up back to Delk Road. 75 northbound, save yourself the money. Just use those through lanes as they're moving a tad better. 575 northbound still on and off the brakes from Barrett Parkway up into Woodstock. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Becoming mostly cloudy this evening as scattered rain showers move into the metro region late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 40s for the morning hours and staying in the low 50s for the afternoon as the rain moves through. Drying out on Thursday, sunny but chilly. Morning lows in the 20s, daytime highs in the low 40s. Sunshine for Friday and into the weekend with afternoon highs in the mid to upper 50s.
Storm Tracker radar shows the rain moving into northwest Georgia now. Some showers now in Bartow and Cherokee counties. It's 57 now in Sandy Springs, 56 in Loganville, and 59 in Peachtree City. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
That's right, Caiaccio. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now.
We've got full bellies this hour 4, too.
I know everybody's eating all the food that's out there. Did Shelley bring that in?
Sure did.
That's it all looks very delicious.
Tease Brunch Bar.
I have, thanks. Hey. Thanks to them. But I have... I've just gained too much weight over the holidays, and then I rolled it into the beginning of January. And, at some point, you just got to kind of go, all right, we got to start walking in a different direction. And so...
Fewer calorie February.
I don't have to. No, I'm not.
Hashtag, put it on your Insta.
Not a millennial or a Gen Zer. I don't have to turn it into a hashtag. I just, I know at moments for myself that if I don't stop my behaviors from
December...
If you
don't stop, you won't stop.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I will get larger and larger and larger.
Stop.
And I don't like getting larger and larger. I don't like the way it feels. I've certainly probably gained 7 or something pounds over the, and it just starts.
It's amazing how just that little bit you can feel it. You can feel it. Yeah.
And I can feel that I'm this far away from it just really being a drag. So you have to make certain decisions. Like that food looks awesome, but I'm not going to eat it. Because that's the only way it's done, people. Willpower. Well, I mean, you can also take the pill.
Lady Willpower.
It's now or never. I guess I could take the jab or the pill that's coming or whatever, but for people like me, I don't think that's really what it's all about. Hey, I need to drop 10 pounds. I think I can do that without a pill.
Your face could cave in if you take that stuff.
That's what they say.
You end up looking like Kelly Osbourne.
Nope. Yeah, Osbourne.
Yeah, but she's 100 trying to do it. I don't know.
No,
oh,
not
the daughter.
Sharon.
Yeah. She looks older than her mother.
Yeah, I don't know.
She also may have lost weight because of her grief. Like she is kind of like. Really
I think she
struggling.
started it before that, though.
She was looking strange before, for sure.
Her mom looks strange. She looks strange. Why? Because they live in Hollywood. That's why.
Yep.
They could think these people are, I hate to sound like some kind of like country bumpkin comedian or something. Oh, these folks out there in Hollywood.
New York City.
But I mean, it really is, it really is true. They have is it called dysmorphia or whatever? They look in the mirror.
Body dysmorphia.
Yeah, they don't see what the rest of us see. I'm
More
sorry.
like facial dysmorphia.
Hey, Uncle Jed, I started taking GLP-1. Well, that a boy just.
What, incarnation?
All right. Super Bowl week is well upon us. And now they say in this that this happens every year, but I don't know. Ticket prices have always been like this. You have a package, I believe.
I sure do.
The get-in price for the Super Bowl is now $4,390.
Stop for 1 second.
The get-in price.
These are our colleagues, Tim.
The get-in.
Come on. Remember when everybody on the radio sounded like this?
Would it be called ticket price? The get-in
Nah,
price?
to get in.
The price to get in.
The get-in price for the Super Bowl is now $4,399, down 28% from just over $6,000 last Thursday, according to the ticket marketplace TickPick, with nearly double the amount of purchases coming from Massachusetts, home of the Patriots, compared to Washington State, where the Seattle Seahawks call home. The average ticket price last year at Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans was just over $8,000, which was the cheapest ticket to the big game in the last 5 years. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Thank you, Steve.
So when we watch the Super Bowl, or when you guys watch the Super Bowl, like, the whole crowd is just a bunch of multi-million. I mean, I don't know. Who else can afford $6,000 for a ticket? I don't know that I believe that. Nobody is in there for less than $4,000.
Not unless they got like
ticket?
a comp ticket or something.
Lots of comps, I imagine. Corporate
Yeah, but
comps.
still, those don't go to average people.
No.
Again, it's like the cake-shaped. Go back to Super Bowl I.
We had to pay people to go to that.
Well, no, you didn't. It was full.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the event that it is now, but it was full. And you, I guarantee you, that was a stadium full of people who had to go to work with a hangover the next day. You know?
They had the jetpack guy there.
Yeah,
That was the future. That was the halftime entertainment.
Yeah, it's good. It's better than a lot of halftime entertainment I've seen.
The prices for
years.
Super Bowl I were $12, $8, and $6 for each different section, and it was the only Super Bowl in history not to sell out.
Yeah, because it wasn't called the Super Bowl. It was called the championship game at that point, I believe. It was called the AFL NFL.
Who won?
Third? No. Joe Namath did not win the first one.
That's why I asked.
I want to kiss you.
The Green Bay Packers.
Did they beat the Colts?
They beat the Colts, who beat the Bills, the week before to go there. The Buffalo Bills could have been the first team to lose the Super Bowl. They missed it because nobody
would
was
have been pretty cool.
Nobody's going to beat the Green Bay Packers. They won the first two Super Bowls, and then it was I believe it was the Colts versus the Jets, right? Or the Giants?
It's the Jets versus the Baltimore Colts, and the Jets won.
Baltimore Colts at the time were in the. They came from the NFL.
All right.
Yeah. And then they were put in the AFC once they merged.
And the Seahawks used to be in the AFC, right?
Seahawks used to be in the AFC.
Back when Steve Largent was...
They might have been strangely... Yeah, they were in the AFC.
Okay.
Back when Steve Largent
That's the Seattle
was playing.
Seahawks.
The Seattle...
That's right.
Very
Bravo.
Good. You know what? We give you a free ticket for that, but we can't afford it.
The get-in price.
The get-in price.
The get-in price.
Autumn can't get the get-in price.
By the way, if you don't...
She's a poor.
Losers like you can watch on TV.
If you're not... If you're not into the halftime show, Turning Point USA is going to have their alternative. What is it going to be on?
Oh, that's a
Fox?
good point.
Your
I'm
phone.
just assuming it's going to be on Fox News.
Yeah, they have an app, so I assume it would be on their app.
Yeah, they have an app for the TV probably.
All right. What is Turning? Okay, but where is it? Like, it doesn't even say in here. All right, but it's going to be Kid Rock, and some other people that I've never heard of. Bryce. Who's Bryce?
Bryce, he's the kid that mows my lawn. You know, Bryce down the street.
Brantley Gilbert and Lee Bryce.
Brantley.
Hey, I'm Brantley Gilbert, and I'm a country singer.
Oh, yeah. Brantley Gilbert actually is pretty good. Actually pretty good.
But I'm Brantley Gilbert.
Brantley.
But why does there have to be an alternative? Listen, here's the deal. You don't have to be entertained. If you don't, you just get up and walk around for 15 minutes.
Socialize.
And get some, go over and get some
Get
more
some
chips
buffalo
with
dip.
or something like that. Like, why does everything have to be a political statement? In this house, we watch the Turning Point USA halftime
Which
show.
you'll have to flip over to the Turning Point USA YouTube. It'll be on their X channel, Rumble, One America News, Daily Wire Plus. And
so what do they do on One America News? Like, all right, we're doing the news. Have they started the halftime yet?
We have a live feed.
We don't know exactly when the half starts, right? We don't know when the halftime starts because we don't know how long the first two quarters are going to take to play out.
Everyone should cash in on this. OnlyFans should have a live thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, they used to do it with like the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah, cute stuff.
Oh, they still do the Puppy Bowl, don't they?
I don't know.
They do. They do.
Yay,
Well,
I'll
there's
be
a
watching that.
left-wing puppy bowl and a right-wing puppy
That's
bowl.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got.
Because you know German Shepherds. You know what.
Oh, yeah.
We know which one
That's
they're
all
in.
about.
Uh-huh.
That's why Biden had a couple of them. I'm just saying. Hey, I want to say in the Epstein file thing, let's at least stop for a moment and just say on this one, kudos to Biden, Obama, and W. None of them are in the Epstein files.
Good job, guys.
At all.
Not in 'em.
Good job for being at least somewhat decent humans.
However, some lady who is, you can look this up, some big legal advisor in the Obama administration is all over the Epstein files.
Really?
Yeah, she tried to act like she was just like, well, I was this lawyer, that's all, just doing my law thing. And then this stuff comes out. She's trying to help him with his public relations image. What do you need to do?
Because they weren't bothered by his actions.
Well, I don't know. I think that she gets more involved as the Obama administration, sunsets.
So this Kathy Rumler?
Yes.
Okay.
She's all over this stuff.
She worked for Goldman Sachs before.
Yeah, she worked Goldman Sachs, and then she's his lawyer. But then in the email, she's giving him advice on how to, for his public relations. I got advice. Hey, have sex with people age of 18 or over.
You're asking a lot, Eric.
Then you never have to worry about a PR agency to come in and help you out on that one.
Well, on my island, I wrote a constitution and some laws.
Oh, okay. So it was legal there.
I can't do it. He's so new. He's from Coney Island, so his voice is.
Yeah, he's like Nebby.
Speaking of Nebby, it's not helping my.
Okay, good question.
Yeah.
It's not helping my Team Woody stuff that Woody Allen is all over everything. I just watched Broadway Danny Rose last week. It's still great.
You can still watch
hilarious. But I mean, how does he not know? It's like, given the cloud that's around him, and then the weird thing is that Soon Yi has got emails going back and forth with.
Well, they needed financial advice.
Is that it? And then at one point, it's a joke, but still, it's like over the top. Like Woody Allen's working something out, like a lunch date or whatever, and he's saying maybe not the both of you at lunch, and Woody Allen jokingly says, "What's the matter? Too many pedos at one table?" I mean, it's like.
Well, I guess when you're both pedophiles,
I don't know. I don't think
make
Woody
a little
Allen is
jokey
a pedophile. I don't know. I got to see it. I don't know. It's very difficult. I guess.
Quick question.
If I have to let Woody go, I guess I have to let Woody go.
I think the lesson that I've learned out
If
of this.
MAGA will let Lutnick go, I'll let Woody go.
Be careful with how you write emails, right? Like just because you just
No.
don't know when they're.
No, just don't do
Just
terrible
if you,
things.
If you know somebody is a sex offender, don't be their friend.
Easy. No problem.
Yeah,
If I find out that
don't
you
rely
did
on
something
them.
like that, bye-bye.
He's a good handicapper.
Don't rely on them for advice
What
and
if I
career
give-
advice.
What if I
and-
gave you a great beach vacation every year, Autumn?
Oh, I
Come
thought
on.
you were going to say something else.
A great beach
A
vacation.
beach vacation.
Well, now you're talking. Now you got something. Some
I mean, come on,
transactions
right?
going
Oh
on.
man, I would love
2 weeks at the beach every
to
year.
give you up, but he's just such a great CPA. You
Yeah.
know, like he just
really
saves me so
crunches
much
the
on my
numbers.
taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He's,
How could I give it up?
He
I
went
can't.
to jail for having sex with an underage person, but God, he's really good with the.
Thank God he has
books.
visitation, so I can get my
Oh,
books
for
done.
heaven's
Oh, for
sakes.
real.
There's nobody else that we can go to that's nearly as
Is
good
my
as
life
this guy.
hard enough? I mean, come on.
Yeah, please. You know, the law stepped in. They did their thing. Now
That's right.
That's,
Did he pay his dues?
And I also
don't
want to go
know.
to that island again because we had so much fun.
The island is really fun.
People say the island's a little slice of paradise.
Just
weren't any
because I
kids there that day.
associated with a terrible person doesn't mean I'm a terrible person.
Look, he has a Phoenician layout.
Hold on.
Wow, it's so cool.
It's just very difficult. He's such a good friend. It's just hard
Such
to
a
let
great
him go.
friend.
Alex
has
Williams
got my back.
Alex Williams says there's a crash in the 75 express lanes in Cobb. I say.
That is correct, Eric. It is the left lane of the express lane that looks to be blocked here. I see the flashing lights in the distance. 75 northbound before Highway 5, exit 267. That's the Canton Road connector. Just stick with the through lane. Save yourselves a couple dollars to this evening. Elsewhere, 85 northbound into Norcross. Travel advisory. They're now holding 3 right lanes at Indian Trail Road, exit 101, trying to clear the stalled tractor trailer. Delays back to Shallowford Road. Use Buford Highway. And just found a new travel advisory downtown. It's a crash in multiple center lanes. It looks like about 2 of them. 75-85 northbound at University Avenue, exit 244. Delays back to Langford Parkway. You can use Metropolitan Parkway or Highway 29 as alternates. Traffic brought to you by CareSource. As Georgia's only nonprofit health plan, CareSource goes beyond traditional definitions of health to ensure their members have the coverage, care, and support to meet their unique needs. CareSource, caring for the whole health of Georgia. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
When the weather is at its worst,
Right now, we have some heavier snow showers right along I-75.
we're at our best.
Winter Storm Watch now includes more of Metro Atlanta.
The Weather Watch never stops.
4 inches of snow in Monroe, 2 inches in Lawrenceville.
95.5 WSB.
Your severe weather station.
Furnished by IntelliBrands.
Have you ever felt leg pain, restlessness, cramps, tingling, swelling, numbness, itchiness, or coldness? Then you need the new patented Legsercise Pro, the natural circulation booster that uses continuous automatic leg movement to soothe pain and promote healthy circulation the natural, drug-free way.
Using Legsercise made walking painless again.
Legsercise Pro's patented walking simulator propulsion technology moves your feet back and forth along its concave track, creating constant movement and flex at both the knee and ankle joints. It's like having a physical therapist right in your own home.
I have much less swelling and no more tingling.
Call right now and order your very own Legsercise Pro, the new proven automatic leg mover that soothes pain and naturally promotes healthy circulation. Call 800-555-1212. That's 800-555-1212. 800-555-1212 now.
These statements and products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
Do you notice any gaps between your floors and walls, or are your basement walls bowing? These aren't cosmetic issues. They can be indicators of foundation problems. You need AquaGuard Foundation Solutions. Visit aquaguard.net today to schedule your free inspection. Remember, AquaGuard.
Attention men, are you suffering from ED or PE? Here's an important message from Choice Men's Health.
I'm Dr. Katz, and I'm the Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Are you performing the way you want to in the bedroom? If the answer is no, and you've tried Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra and were disappointed, then you need to come see us immediately. If you don't see results on the first visit, then there's no charge. Many of our patients have medical conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and prostate problems. I'm happy to say that we have 98% success rate with all our patients. Our customized solutions will allow you to perform within 10 minutes and last an hour and even longer. You can regain your love life and tackle your ED and PE problems. Guys, your partner will never complain again. Our clinic has the most affordable prices, so if you visit other clinics and you're not completely satisfied, then you need to call Choice Men's Health.
Regain your love life regardless of your age or medical history. Choice Men's Health guarantees results on your first visit or you pay nothing. Call now, 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170.
Are you coming today? Are you not coming today? Hi, this is Candace from Excavations. Are you tired of having to chase your contractors around? If you're looking to remodel the outside of your home, then have I got a tip for you. Use Exovations. You'll know exactly when we're coming, when your project's going to be complete, and what you're paying for before you even start the project. Schedule your appointment today at exovations.com. EXOVATIONS.com.
Don't let tax refund worries hold you back. File now with TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They'll find every credit and deduction to help you get every refund dollar you deserve, or your money back. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
That is the difference between Major League Baseball and the National Football League. We know pretty much the 5 teams that are going to be around at the end of the baseball season.
For sure. They should just give the World Series trophy to the Dodgers today.
Well, they could slip up.
Well, they bought they bought 2 more people.
There might be a banana on the field or something.
If the Braves are healthy, guys, the Braves have a good chance of competing with the Dodgers this year.
Okay,
but
that's great.
It's a big if.
My
They've been
point
healthy
is,
for 2 years.
how many teams are there? 28 or something?
30.
30. Okay. We know the handful of teams they're going to be. You got to give it to the NFL. Neither of the teams in the Super Bowl this year made the playoffs last year. That's a healthy league. when you don't just have like 25 teams that never do anything ever. Now there's a couple, and one of them, the Raiders, has been to several Super Bowls in their past. So, and won a couple. So I don't know why the Major League Baseball doesn't just do what the NFL does. But they're just going to.
Tradition.
I mean, you've got in Los Angeles Dodgers, I would do the same thing if I was that guy and I loved my team. He's just an unbelievably wealthy person who's willing to spend any amount of money.
He just writes a check
to make his team, and good on him. He's in a league that allows that. So why not? It's just that most billionaires are not going to part with that much money because they love their favorite team that much. But it allows someone to do that. So we know as long as he's the owner, the Dodgers are going to be there at the end of the year. The NFL, you don't know that. A few years ago, the Bengals went. The year before that, they didn't make the playoffs. It just makes things more interesting as a league, an association. It doesn't matter. It just makes it more interesting. Why don't they just do it? Look at the NFL. What are they doing? Do that. I don't know how it's so difficult for these other leagues.
Well, after this season, they're going to lock out, and that'll be the end of baseball.
Is that going to happen?
Yeah, they're going to lock out.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Nobody wants our product, so now's the time.
Yeah, we need more money.
Now's the time.
They don't want what the NFL does.
Right.
The players don't want it.
Right.
Because they know they won't get paid
care
as much.
about. They don't seem to understand. That's people can say what they want about Goodell as a commissioner. He understands that there is an audience, and they do come into play when the league decides the things that they're going to do. It's not, and I guess players. I know that players probably have too much power in the NBA. But I guess maybe in Major League Baseball they do as well, because players are always just going to want what's best for them. It's for the commissioner of these leagues to go, we're selling tickets, and we have television, and we'd like, the NFL is so popular that people will watch two teams that they don't care about in week 5 play a game. That's what you want to be.
It's also scarcity too, and
scarcity. Now it's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
But they're solo games though. That's the difference.
Right.
So like in baseball, every day of the week, during the summertime, there's like at least 5-6 games.
You start from there. Every team has 17 games. That means every game, every single game matters. Now, I'm not saying you have 17 baseball games, but you could probably lose about 40, and everyone would be happy. But it would mess up the, the record book.
The tradition.
Or something,
81 home games.
That's pretty impressive. 2 teams that didn't make the playoffs last year are going to be in the Super Bowl this year. Alex Williams says there's a crash downtown.
Yeah, this one's knocking out, looks to be almost 3 center lanes. Eric 7585 northbound University Avenue, exit 244. Only a couple of police units on scene here. It's only going to get worse before it gets better. You are jammed back to Langford Parkway. Use Highway 29 or Metropolitan Parkway as an alternate. Better news in Norcross. They just got that stalled tractor trailer to the right shoulder. All lanes back open. 85 northbound at Indian Trail Road, exit 101. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
At All Care Georgia, we recognize that maintaining a healthy weight isn't just about how you look. It's also about feeling good and improving overall health. That's why our physicians and weight loss specialists offer comprehensive weight management plans customized for you. At All Care, we can assist with lifestyle modifications, provide nutritional counseling, and, if clinically appropriate, prescribe weight loss medications like GLP-1s as part of a medically supervised program. Learn more at allcare-ga/weight.
When winter weather moves in, we know your family depends on light, warmth, and staying connected. At Georgia Power, we don't wait for the storm to hit. We're here, prepared and ready to respond no matter the conditions. Because keeping your lights on isn't just our job, it's our commitment to every community we serve. Reliable energy you can count on, and a Georgia Power team working around the clock. We're here for Georgia, and we're here for you. Learn more at georgiapower.com/store.
Nobody wants to think about their septic system. Hi, I'm Shannon. I started Scorpion Septic so you don't have to. My licensed, insured, experienced team responds 24/7 with fast, on-time service, upfront pricing, and high-quality work.
Take the sting out of septic service with Scorpion Septic, where there is never a pump-out charge with your repair. Call for more information. ScorpionSepticServices.com.
ScorpionSepticServices.com. Are you trying to sell your home the traditional way? Weeks of showings, perfectly timed vacuuming, awkward strangers judging your furniture. Then the price drops start, followed by the slow emotional descent into, well, let's just take the offer. Or you could try Orchard. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler. Orchard gives you cash up front so you can buy your next place before you even think about selling the current one. You move in, breathe, maybe even sit on a couch that isn't covered in plastic for staging. Meanwhile, Orchard handles everything with the old place. Repairs, upgrades, marketing, without you lifting a finger. And then, when it sells for more, which it usually does, you get a second check. One when you move, one when it sells. No begging, no bargaining, no baking cookies before every open house. Just a better way to move. Get your free home valuation at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It doesn't have to be like this.
The second crash we're dealing with this morning.
You don't have to put up with
Use
it.
Covington Highway as your alternate.
You don't have to sit in it.
Travel advisory in Sandy Springs.
And you don't have to look at your phone to get out of it.
It is Atlanta traffic, and getting you out of it is what we do
Consider
best.
using Buford Highway or Satellite Boulevard.
Updated traffic as often as you need.
Traffic is at a crawl.
From local traffic reporters you trust 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Triple Team Traffic.
95.5 WSB.
How Atlanta gets there.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News.
Weather.
Traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio, news sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story, it is happening now. Doraville police issue an alert for a missing 4-month-old boy. The search begins after officers respond to a domestic violence call at Doraville Plaza on Buford Highway.
Upon their arrival, they encountered the victim, who informed them that her 4-month-old son, Josiah, had been taken by his father without her permission.
Emily Heenan with the city of Doraville says the suspect is 18-year-old Antonio Cordova. He was last seen driving a purple Infiniti sedan with a temporary tag. Police say the suspect has a history of family violence and aggravated stalking. Anyone who knows where he is should call 911. It is 59 degrees now in Atlanta, and rain showers moving into the Northwest Metro at this hour. How long does the rain stick around? Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards is coming up. A new bill aimed at keeping Georgia's schools safer.
It would just be a requirement that in every Georgia public school there be a weapons detection system by next year.
House Majority Leader Chuck F. Strachan says this is the next step after last year's sweeping school safety legislation. Districts could cover the costs with grants from the state. Local districts, including Atlanta Public Schools and Gwinnett County, already have these systems in place. A bill to give Georgia homeowners a break on their property taxes clears one hurdle under the Gold Dome today.
In 2024, voters approved a measure to cap property tax increases to not exceed the rate of inflation, but a majority of local governments opted out. Senator Chuck Hufstetler says his bill does away with the opt-out provision.
It shouldn't have been in here to begin with.
But Senate Democratic leader Harold Jones says he's concerned this will hurt local services.
So we're not going to fund our police, we're not going to fund our schools, and at the same time we're going to raise people's sales tax.
The measure now goes to the House, where they have proposed legislation to do away with homestead benefit property taxes by 2032. At the state capitol, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Brookhaven police are honored with an award from PETA for helping solve a case of online animal abuse.
The abuse is captured on a woman's Twitch stream, and users tipped off PETA about the video showing a 3-month-old puppy being hit repeatedly and grabbed by the skin on its back. PETA Emergency Response Team Director Kristen Rickman says they went to work identifying the streamer as 19-year-old Aspen Easterling in Brookhaven.
And we passed that to Brookhaven police, who got back to us immediately.
Rickman says Easterling was arrested a day later on animal cruelty charges. She says they're honoring Brookhaven police with their Compassionate Police Department Award for the agency's swift action. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
The University of Georgia is making new investments in AI.
We are investing $800,000 in a pilot program to provide thousands of student licenses for premium AI tools, including ChatGPT EDU and Gemini Pro.
In his State of the University address, UGA President Jerry Moorhead says this will prepare students for a world shaped by artificial intelligence and emerging technologies. The federal government will reopen after the House passes a spending package today and President Trump signs it. The measure does not include money for Homeland Security. DHS would operate on a 2-week stopgap bill as Democrats push for more guardrails on federal immigration operations around the country. Real worries for America's biggest burrito chain.
Chipotle Mexican Grill predicting sales will be flat this year, a sign that its turnaround plan, called Recipe for Growth, aimed at menu updates, new ads, improved kitchen equipment, and more, is just not working. Even though the chain still plans to open upwards of 370 new locations next year, it's struggling to appeal to budget-conscious diners, especially younger consumers who have pulled back on going there. I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby for 95.5 WSB.
It's now 6:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. And Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, watching this travel advisory downtown. Nasty crash, 7585 in northbound, right at University Avenue, exit 244. It is knocking out 3 right lanes, and those brake lights are now starting just before the Highway 166 Langford Parkway Bridge. Think about using Highway 29 or Metropolitan Parkway as an alternate. Just found new trouble on the west side perimeter. This one's a stalled tractor trailer in the left lane, 285 northbound. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, exit 9, already slow behind it from Cascade Road. And we're in recovery mode in Gwinnett County, or into Gwinnett County, I should say. 85 northbound still stacked in just north of Shallowford Road, getting up to where they cleared that stalled tractor trailer to the right shoulder at Indian Trail Road, exit number 101. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Becoming mostly cloudy this evening as scattered rain showers move into the metro region late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 40s for the morning hours and staying in the low 50s for the afternoon as the rain moves through. Drying out on Thursday, sunny but chilly. Morning lows in the 20s, daytime highs in the low 40s. Sunshine for Friday and into the weekend with afternoon highs in the mid to upper 50s.
And Storm Tracker radar right now showing the rain showers moving into the metro area from the northwest. It's 57 degrees in Noonan, 59 in Midtown Atlanta, and 56 in Dunwoody. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
I don't know what happened, but these days, people seem to go straight to the worst-case scenario. Okay, the garage door stops going up and down, and they think the whole thing is trash. No middle ground. It's the garbage or nothing. Perfectly good door, perfectly good motor, and you spend thousands of dollars you don't even have on a new one, instead of just fixing the part that's broken. Ugh. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. If you crash into your door, okay, we're probably going to have to replace it. But almost any other failure can be fixed with a partial repair, saving you thousands of dollars. If your door won't go up or down at all, it could just be a broken spring, and the motor and tracks are fine. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll come over and make it right. And, don't crash into your door. Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better. MoBetterGarage.com.
Are you worried about high blood pressure? Have you tried to lower your numbers with little success? You may be eligible for a clinical research study evaluating the impact of an investigational blood pressure procedure. If you are an adult and have high blood pressure or are taking medications to manage high blood pressure, you may qualify for this study, which is expected to last at least 4 years. Call 404-605-3118 and ask whether you may be eligible for the Spiral Gemini pilot study, located at the Piedmont Research Institute in Atlanta at 95 Collier Road, Suite 3010. That's 404-605-3118. Caution: hepatic denervation is limited by law to clinical investigation in all geographies. The generator and catheter used in the Gemini study for hepatic denervation are not approved for sale or use in the U.S. or any other country.
Now we have a feel-good story. Is everybody into a feel? Autumn, are you into a feel-good story?
Would love to feel good.
Everybody likes to feel good, right?
Especially while doing this show.
Is it about the Dalai Lama being in the Epstein file?
No, he's not.
Oh, boy.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That was a joke. The Dalai Lama is not in the Epstein files. That we know of yet. They're still holding $3 million, so
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm going to assume.
That's why those have not been released, is because Dalai Lama.
No, come on. That's a joke. I don't know what kind of lawyers the Dalai Lama's got, but I would imagine.
His name only appears 169 times.
That's a joke, ladies and gentlemen. What?
No, it's not.
Come on.
Do the feel-good story.
Wait, no, hold on.
I'll look into it. You do the feel-good
all right,
story.
Okay, just because somebody's name appears, they could say, hey, what do you...
Exactly.
Who do you think you are, the Dalai Lama? All right, look into that, because I'm not afraid of that story. I was just assuming that you were making it up. If we have to out the Dalai Lama, we're not afraid.
No, you've got to be prepared to let everybody go.
Besides, we almost have a new one anyway.
It could be he met him one time and then they mentioned his name.
Well, he did a lot of charity. I don't know.
The Dalai Lama needs vacation, too.
That's right.
With a beautiful island.
Being all blissed out all the time can be quite stressful. All right, this is a feel-good story, I feel like. This is Allison Luck. She is deputy head of sculpture, not the head of sculpture, the deputy head of sculpture at the National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C. And Allison Lux, she's worked there for 47 years, so not exactly, she's 77 years of age. And she agreed to learn Gen Z slang and make videos because she wanted to raise interest in the museum's art with the kids. I don't know which. We have a clip here, and I don't know if this is the one. If it's the one with the urn.
It is.
Okay, so at some point she's going to say, haters will say this urn is mid, but they don't know we've clocked its T. So 77-year-old Allison Lux, with her, she's going to tell you all about this. It's in the National Gallery of Art, but it's not for you. It's for the Gen Zers.
Chat, peep this bussin clay dish from the 16th century. Made in the workshop of an Italian Rizzler named Orazio Pompei.
All right, stop.
I love it.
I love it.
Me too.
I think that there's maybe, as it goes on, maybe just a tad too much. Like there were already like 5 references
But
there.
isn't that the point? It's
I guess.
Yeah.
I think she thinks she's trying to relate.
She needs to speak all Gen Z slang.
That's right.
All
the time. Right. Continue.
Money-maxing Sigmas would pull out Myalica plates like this at dinner parties just to flex their aura points. Look how Bro glazed it.
Look how Bro glazed it.
Look how Bro glazed it.
I loved it. I love that so much. It's so fun.
He went goblin mode with all these colors. High-key tough materials to work with. But he ate, and that glow still slaps 500 years later. Chat, would you bring this dish to the function?
That glow still slaps.
Yeah.
500 years later.
That's right. He really flexed.
We have here.
is this Allison?
No. This is.
What's up, Bam?
This is the lady who lost out to Allison.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
This is Marjorie Henderson.
Yeah, she did a mid job, I'd say, but I just think that, my commentary hits different.
They just didn't choose you, though. They chose Allison over you. They thought she could relate to the Gen Zers.
They're Delulu.
Yeah.
Share more.
She had an aura, but I'm very demure, very mindful.
Chat, would you bring this dish to the function, or is it chopped?
She lacks
Either
riz.
way.
She's cooked.
Chopped.
Chopped.
Girly Pop is the moment, and she's living rent-free in our heads and in the National Gallery of Art.
I'd like to see her credentials. I think she's sus.
You find her delivery to be sus.
I think she's
Well,
sus.
I think maybe you're a little jealous. Maybe you're a
I mean,
little,
she's going to get caught in 4K if she continues to cook like that. I'm going to crash out.
You don't like her. You don't like Allison.
I'm finna crash out.
How do you know these?
Well, it's a nice little feel-good story. She's 77. She's relating to the Gen Zers.
Yeah.
And she
She's
doesn't
cute.
realize
I
that
like it.
all Gen Zers think of her as gross because she's old, but it's okay.
Maybe they'll.
No, Eric, that's out of pocket. Come on.
Maybe she'll get
Was
some.
that more of the millennials? So the Gen Zers liking the old people now? I thought millennials, thought old people were gross.
And now they're old.
Well, they're not that old.
Well, they're in their 40s.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's where
Not
it
yet.
starts. That's where aging starts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's awesome being 40. I like it.
That's what. Yeah, it's
Are
great.
you reading a tape
until
right
you're-
now?
Until you're 70.
You put the paper down.
No, it's good. They say it's the salad days. It can be the salad days.
Yeah, it's feeling good.
You know, you're a little bit smarter. You still got enough energy.
right.
You can get things done. But the problem is, if like the damn conveyor belt just will never stop where you are. Just keeps on going.
Pretty soon you're in the soup days.
Yep.
Just the soup.
Just the
Just
soup.
the
please.
soup.
Then
I hate this soup, and it's such small portions.
and then it comes after the soup. Start with the salad days.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the soup days, and then there's the pudding days.
And then you're just unk. Do you know what unk is?
I know that's what Ocho Cinco says to Shannon Sharp every time he tries to explain himself. He needs to go,
Oh.
Unc.
It's an old guy, right?
He needs
Yeah,
to
it
go.
just means you're acting
Oh.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a negative.
I've been that way since
No,
my
it's
30s.
more like when we make fun of you for being old, we would call you unk in those situations. It's not like everybody's unk.
Oh, okay.
There are some moments where it's more appropriate than others.
Yeah.
Like I had a buddy of mine.
You gotta
that-
really have you need a vibe check, you know.
Oh yeah, I just know. Okay. All right, Autumn, are you doing the character? Or are you
No, she's
I just know these. I like it. It's like a new language.
Autumn Fisher agreed to learn Gen Z slang in order that the von Hessler doctrine could better relate to the 25-year-olds.
Hey, I understood the assignment.
Yeah, she
Sure did.
Yeah, she
Shout
did.
in.
You good?
Yeah.
My
Skibbity toilet.
my buddy got an
Ooh,
offender
Obama,
bender.
Ohio Rizzler.
My buddy,
yes.
he got an offender bender, and like it's annoying when you have to deal with insurance and call
Yeah.
the cops to file a police report. And the guy that hit him called him Unk because he was freaking out about having to get like the police officer
Right,
over
right.
there.
Well,
and it's
like-
like, okay, that's not an appropriate like situation to call
Well,
somebody.
Yeah, he
yes.
was tweaking.
Yeah. Tweaking. All
He
I
needed
know
to
is that
STFU.
whenever Ocho Cinco thinks he has a point to make to Shannon Sharp, I hear that word a lot. It's amazing. You can watch these guys and like Ocho Cinco. Like, I don't know, Unc. I think they got to get rid of him. And Shannon Sharp be like, well, why do you think that? Got to go, Unc.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
The explanation never gets past. I mean, just look at it, Unc. He's got to go. Alex Williams got to stay because he's doing a good job helping people get home. He says, unfortunately, there is a crash jamming the downtown ride.
Yeah, not fun if you're trying to make your way northbound, coming up from the airport or anywhere on the south side, Eric. Travel advisory, crash in 3 right lanes, 75-85 northbound at University Avenue. You're almost slow back to Cleveland Avenue. Think about using Highway 29, Metropolitan Parkway, Highway 54. Some alternates can get you up to University Avenue and back onto the connector. Southbound still slow from the 85-400 merge down to I-20. Found a crash in DeKalb County. It's been rough on 85 North all evening. And now we have a right lane crash at Pleasantdale Road, exit 96, keeping that ride slow from Shallowford Road. And a stall big rig, west side perimeter, left lane block, 285 northbound, the inner loop at Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, exit number 9. Traffic brought to you by Guac On. Big game parties can get complicated. Keep it simple with Guac On, the ready-to-love guacamole made with fresh ingredients. No fillers, no junk, just the good stuff. Guac On, life tastes better when it's easy, now at Publix. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Buying a new car? Need help fixing your current car? What's the safest car for a first-time buyer? The Car Guys have the answer. Join Shelley Winter and automotive expert Kevin Deutsch this and every Saturday at 12 for all your car needs. The Car Guys, presented by Butler Lexus of South Atlanta, Saturdays at noon on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Howdy do, partner. It's me, the little cowboy in your car radio.
Are you looking for a way to bring some adventure to your boring old plate of food? Reach for Texas Pete. For almost 100 years, it's been the trusted hot sauce to liven up eggs, chicken, barbecue, even spaghetti. That's almost as long as I've been with Pepper, my trusty steed. So pick up Texas Pete hot sauce and let flavor run wild. Okay, I'm done. Get me out of this car radio.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Are you coming today? Are you not coming today? Hi, this is Candace from Excavations. Are you tired of having to chase your contractors around? If you're looking to remodel the outside of your home, then have I got a tip for you. Use Exovations. You'll know exactly when we're coming, when your project's going to be complete, and what you're paying for before you even start the project. Schedule your appointment today at exovations.com. EXOVATIONS.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-611-2046. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-611-2046. That's 800-611-2046. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Life is a circle. At Emory Healthcare, this circle contains the first breakthroughs that bend fear toward hope. Echoes that become second chances. Love regained, tomorrow reclaimed. Emory is driven by firsts because second chances matter to keep life's circle moving forward. Emory Healthcare, the front line of care, the forefront of discovery. Visit emoryhealthcare.org/discover.
Furnished by IntelliBrands.
Have you ever felt leg pain, restlessness, cramps, tingling, swelling, numbness, itchiness, or coldness? Then you need the new patented Legsercise Pro, the natural circulation booster that uses continuous automatic leg movement to soothe pain and promote healthy circulation the natural, drug-free way.
Using Legsercise made walking painless again.
Legsercise Pro's patented walking simulator propulsion technology moves your feet back and forth along its concave track, creating constant movement and flex at both the knee and ankle joints. It's like having a physical therapist right in your own home.
I have much less swelling and no more tingling.
Call right now and order your very own Legsercise Pro, the new proven automatic leg mover that soothes pain and naturally promotes healthy circulation. Call 800-555-1212. That's 800-555-1212. 800-555-1212 now.
These statements and products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
Oh, when you were playing the 77-year-old Gen Z lady from the National Gallery of Art, I thought
you
she
were
was
gagged.
I thought you were saying Chad. Bring about that. I thought she was referring to Chad, but she wasn't. She was saying chat. She's saying,
yeah.
Chat. I'm about to bust it down Roman Empire style. I thought there was somebody there named Chad.
Yeah, because she's talking to the chat.
Okay, I get it now.
The live video feed.
I get it now.
My son will be on his headset. He'd be like, come on, like, chat, where you at, chat?
He better be good at this killing that he's doing with the.
Oh, he's not like killing. It's
No,
other
it's not
stuff.
like World of Warcraft.
Roblox, isn't it?
No, it's he doesn't talk to anybody on Roblox, but he
better not. I've heard stories.
Yeah,
I know he'll play with his friends that that he knows. You know,
How
like,
does
on the
Roblox?
phone.
How does Roblox become one of those things where like creepy adults can get in touch? How does that happen? Even?
Because they're all there at the same time.
Yeah, it's just you're in a server, but now because they made it age restricted, so now you can only be in servers with your same age group, and they verify that through.
How do you verify a 14-year-old? Like, how do you verify that?
Because if you put in your date of birth and you're an adult, then you have to prove you're an adult.
Okay.
And they like scan your face.
Ooh.
And if they
okay.
scan your face and they say like, you don't seem like an adult, you seem about like you're 8, and we're going to put you in that age group.
So somebody has to decide that. You seem more like 8 than an adult. Yeah, you look more 8 than 40 to me.
There was a story in the news today about horrible things happening because of that app.
Listen, with the Epstein stuff and a lot of other stuff that I have, it's just the last. There's just a lot of bad stuff in this world.
There is that, but I haven't seen it. Like we haven't experienced it. You know, it's just sometimes it happens.
That means it doesn't exist.
Live a little bit longer.
Yeah.
That's all
I'm
I
not
say.
saying it doesn't exist.
No,
I'm just saying it might not just be like every
Let me
time you get
just
on,
say-
someone is asking you for like
Right?
news,
No.
You know what I mean?
Just saying.
Real quick, I
The
told this story.
longer you live, the more people will let you down. This is what I'm going to tell you. Yes?
My friends had CompuServe on their computers when I was 15, 16 years old. Okay, the only thing that was on it were news groups and chat rooms.
Yeah.
First log into the chat room talking about something. How old are you?
Yeah.
Where do you live? So it's been going on a very long time.
for sure. I mean, AIM.
Well, there was a long time where the internet wasn't even monitored, so that's just like the back alleys, right?
You
Like,
get the NSL.
guy with a bag of candy. You know, the old like.
I have a van.
Literally, the coloring book that I remember when I was 5 years old. You know, the guy behind the tree. Yeah, like I think he might have had a bandit thing on his face, like
A mask,
a thing of candy. You know, if you're in Florida, this is bizarre. We'll end with this. I guess it's so cold in Florida right now. This is from the Telegraph, so it's English. So it says -4 Celsius. I believe that's 28 degrees.
Air.
That would be
Very cold. Very cold. Yes.
28 degrees
Is that
Fahrenheit. So Florida streets are being littered with frozen iguanas. They just freeze and fall out of the trees.
They fall out of the trees.
Yeah, they can't regulate their body temperature because they're cold-blooded.
Sure.
And they're not dead, but they just can't move.
Easier to catch.
That's right. Now, you got some audio. This is like is it a homeless guy or something?
Yeah, I assume that he's either mentally unwell or homeless, and he's covered in all of these frozen iguanas. And
Wait, why is he covered in them?
Because he likes. Well, play the clip.
No, just play it. We don't have a lot of time. Just
Oh,
play
my
it.
bad.
Oh, this guy, man, what are you doing?
Is it that cold, bro? What? Oh my God.
Why y'all being so loud, bro? I'm trying to sleep. How you sleeping in this weather with these iguanas on you?
Sounds fake to
Well, it was
me.
30
Sounds
degrees.
fake.
Now
Sounds
it's
fake.
100. They keep me No, warm. you have 100 iguanas on you. It's couple And now
Yeah,
I
this
feel
is
like I'm
This
100
is
degrees.
fake.
I'm trying to park it.
Who vetted this?
All right, Jared. If you're going to run for office, you're going to be able to know.
I promise
know
you.
it's fake.
I promise you. I will show you the
fake,
video.
Trump.
It is real.
No,
But they
the
set it
video
up.
is
sounds
real,
fake.
but they sound fake in it. They created a viral moment,
Yeah,
I
they
believe.
did.
And
hear
also, if you keep listening to it, it's just like the word "bro" keeps.
Hey,
I
bro,
don't-
why do you it?
I
Bro,
do
bro, bro,
not
bro.
trust people who say "bro." I had a bartender at an airport last year. Okay, bro. Yeah, bro. Oh, give that right away, bro. I said, what is the matter with you? You're like 43 years old. Okay, bro. Just don't understand it.
Well, he is a bartender at an airport.
I
so
still. Hey, who wants to be called bro 17
there,
times?
but for the grace of God, go on.
That's
Dude.
That's all of us.
You like bro better than dude or dude
yeah.
better than bro?
Either can be every once in a while, but you can't keep saying it over and over. Hey, bro.
Boss.
Okay, bro. All right, bro.
Hey, bro, we got to wrap up.
Okay, bro.
All right, come on, boss.
All
Let's
right,
go.
all right, bro. That music's
real,
telling
for
us
real.
two things: shut the hell up or get the hell out, and get the hell out. Both of those, bro. And you know us,
I
bro.
like it.
We're good people. We do what we're told, bro. I know a bro. Shelley
You're
Winter's gonna be
risen.
up next. He's risen.
I got Riz.
He's gonna have another big Riz show.
He's your blood.
And guess what, bro? We're back tomorrow, 3 p.m., bro. You're all invited to join us. Until then, continue on with your journey, bro. But don't piss off the genie, bro.